Greetings, one and all, and welcome to another episode of Escape from Eisjung. Ah!
Oh.
What?
Okay.
I'm trying something different. It's okay.
Could you give us a little warning first?
It's the giant bird again. Ah! Ah! You're dead.
Oh my god, my ears.
Sorry, I forgot. My name is Lago Von Mana. I am your humble dungeon master, and these are my fantabulous players. Yeah, fantabulous players.
Hi, fantabulous
players.
I love that.
Where am I?
It's a good question.
It's okay, people.
Welcome in, everybody. We got another wonderful session planned for today. Before we get into that session, yeah, I mean, it could be. Before we do that, let's go into introductions in order, bottom to top in the Discord, starting with Plum the Floofmoth.
I changed my reactive this time, so there's no need to IO the hawk, I promise. For real.
Suspicious.
No more Among Us.
But hello, I'm from the Floof Moth. I'm a very weird moth that streams on Twitch. I was inspired to stream by a very cool streamer named Delilah Simple. You should go follow her, and I hope you guys have a nice day.
Oh my god. I'm Vazric.
Hi, I'm Vazric. I'm your demon bro. I'm just
Oh, whoa.
Oh my god.
Hi, I'm Vazric, and I'm sick as fuck right now. So, unless my character is talking, I'm probably gonna be very quiet.
Well, the character is quiet.
Yes, so it's very nice and easy for me today.
Alright,
stream.
Oh, you stream, yes. Scully! Sorry.
Hi, my name is Scully Sinful. You're Scully, bro. I stream on Twitch, all sorts of fun stuff. And yeah, make sure to follow Delilah Sinful. She's the best of us.
Please don't stalk me.
And next up is Aatrox.
Aatrox.
Love that bit.
Does that make like 5 weeks in a row?
I think so.
It's been like 3 or 4, maybe. It's been almost a month. And last but not least, Delilah.
Damn, I can't have a musical intro to Pitbull's Fireball. Anyway, hello, I'm Delilah. I'm Scully's. Oh god, I almost said Scully's husband. I'm here because go man. I play D&D. I don't stream. Don't listen to little eyes.
Why Pitbull?
I'm sorry, it took me a second. Scully's
Because it's thematic. Because my Fireball came in with my feel better lasagnas.
Ooh.
You have feel better lasagnas?
Yeah.
Yes, I was
Lasagna
being
is a comfort
cyberbullied earlier.
Oh, yeah,
So
I
I
missed
got
all
some
of that, so I was just like, what?
lasagna.
Cool. Why were you I'm curious, why were you getting cyberbullied?
Because I tried to show Pygo how our table works.
She was John Dix.
I drew a diagram. It looked like a dick. There, end of story. And then they wouldn't shut up when I said the thing that goes
is
in the
that
middle
what
is
that
called
was?
a table insert. Okay, I'm popping open another one. You guys suck. This makes 2, by the way.
We love you, Delilah, I promise.
2 out of 10.
Damn. Alright. Anyways, thank you everybody who decided to tune in for today's episode. I highly appreciate it. Welcome in everybody. Some announcements. So next Friday is going to be our 3rd episode of VTW, VTuber Wrestling. And we're going to be holding our first championship match. It's going to be great. Got an amazing show lined up. You guys will find out about that later in the week. That's all I really have. We also have this every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern.
It's my time.
So yeah, Sunday's your game. Speaking of your game, everybody, Vaz is a game on Sundays, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, noon Mountain Standard Time.
died.
I'm sorry. It just sounds funny.
Y'all are bullies. I can't help I live in Hell Desert.
That's fair. But what is that? Wait,
What is what?
Atron? Yeah.
That's my chair.
It just sounds like a ton of leather moving around. I'm like, what? Who's?
I'm sorry. I'll stop moving my chair.
Sounds like you're trying to
that's
like
just-
press on like a broken whoopee cushion.
It is.
I was about
Yeah,
to say,
that's basically what I was doing.
I was about to say, it sounds a little bit like chips if you think about it.
Shit.
Hold on, make the
Chips?
noise again. I want to hear it.
I don't.
I don't hear it. I don't hear the chips.
It's-
Sounds like squeaky
I can-
boots.
I can hear the chips.
Pygo in the chat. Yes, mountains deserve time.
Yeah,
Mountains.
Everyone
deserves
deserves
some
time.
they are really gorgeous mountains.
Yeah,
We live in a bowl.
that is true. I've
mean-
heard that. All right, without further ado, it is time to begin this episode of Escape from Eisjung. If I had more budget, this would be part where we play like an intro scene or something. It'd be really cool.
And it's Thursday. It's Thursday. Oh, sorry.
It's Thursday night. Fucking Critical Role reference in here. All right. So, last we left off, our adventurers for the last week or so has been tracking down an individual by the name of Sefik Caltro, a man that was amazing start. A man that was a hired bodyguard to the traveling merchants known as Torgs, a group that made their money selling goods and services to all the lovely folks of Ten Towns. After tracking this business for the better part of a week and doing some side jobs here and there, helping out the folks, you know, that kind of stuff, the party finally ran into them after solving an issue in Caer Dineval, where it turns out the speaker had basically been being kept captive by a local cult. After dealing with this, they ran into Torgs and decided to follow them into East Haven in order to do some business, to try to get close to this Sefik Caltro. Conversations were had, some tense, some not so much. But after doing some business, and Vidar having some tense words, and the accusations of Torga Icewind, Torg's boss, basically hiding a dead body on one of the carts, Fawn had been distracted by the sight of a strange man wandering into the town hall and rushing out of it after a set amount of time rather quickly, with Sefik Caltro, their suspect, giving chase. Fawn and Anastasia followed suit, only for the chase to begin into a full-on sprint, as the halfling that had been being followed grew panicked and started running from Sefik. Fawn turned away from Anastasia to grab the rest of the group, while Anastasia followed into their own estate, which they own in East Haven. After entering through the front door, because Anastasia had the key, she confronted Sefik and found information that apparently this strange halfling had tried to pull his name from the town's lottery. For anybody that doesn't know what the lottery is basically every month or so, each large town in 10 towns, there's 3 of them, there will be Bryn Shander, East Haven, and Targos. 3 of those towns sent out a human sacrifice once a month to appease to the goddess, Oril the Frostmaiden. Bleh. And apparently this individual tried pulling their name out of the lottery, trying to save his own skin. Sefik, for reasons known only to himself, wanted to stop this, and, well, did so. However, that was not without a cause, as Anastasia was then swiftly strucken down by Sefik in an
Almost
act
killed.
of trying to cover up the mess. Thankfully, her friends arrived just in time to stop the threat and defeat this restless spirit, so to speak. Until a strange man, a 7-foot-tall, red-scaled dragonborn, confronted the group, accusing Fawn, of all people, of possibly murdering the man's wife. The wife in question happened to be a woman by the name of Maria Marzahar, the woman responsible for raising Fawn. After all the information was revealed, it turns out that this mysterious man was Maria's husband and had been searching for her killer. Only to find that, unfortunately for him, Fawn was not the person he was looking for, and was set back and distraught by said discovery. Information was shared amongst everyone, an embrace was had, and the man by the name of Yosef decided to make his goal to protect Fawn, as that was the one individual, to his knowledge, that was under the care of Maria while he had been captured by the Fortunata Empire in a freedom fighter rebellion. Now, tensions have been had and passed, and our adventurers rest in their estate, wondering to themselves what to do next. So, it is currently the afternoon. You are all in your estate. You all basically have the rest of the day to yourselves to kind of do whatever you need to do. So, what does everybody want to do?
I can tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. The same thing I did this morning. I'm gonna sleep in.
Fair enough. If we want, what we could do, if anybody is not sure, is we can go over some downtime activities and see what everybody wants to achieve. So, let me go ahead.
That'd be cool.
We can also just rest, right?
Yeah, you can rest. But
Because we don't have our spells back, by the way. I just want to say.
I'm aware. It's alright.
Did you guys use everything?
But you don't remember last week?
I remember last week. I don't think the encounter was long enough to use all your spells.
Let's see here.
I only used one to my knowledge, so I think I'm good.
Here it is.
And all my stuff is ritual cast, so I'm good.
So,
Also, I very much needed that level up.
yeah.
Mood.
Alright, so downtime activities. Let me go over the rules that are stated within the Dungeon Master's Guide. There are a number of different activities that you guys could do to sort of pass the time. First off, if you want to keep it rather basic, there is the simple carousing, basically exploring the town, doing, enjoying yourself at the local tavern, whichever you want. There's also just going down the complete list. There is, if you have the knowledge to do it, you must be a spellcaster in order to do this, but there is the ability to craft magical items over a long period of time. You won't be able to do that in a day, per se, but if you'd like to at least start the process, you possibly could. You can, there's the process of running a business if you guys own one, which you guys had discussed that you wanted somebody discussed they wanted to try that out with the inn in Denev's Rest.
Oh, that was me. But it was
also-
after the major event that's gonna happen. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
The
There's
moot-
also-
or, did they call it a moot or just a meeting? I forgot what they called it.
There was a meeting. All the speakers are planning on meeting up in Bryn Shander, to the Hall of Speakers, and basically discuss the Duergar problem.
We need to report back to Bryn Shander anyway to get our reward for taking care of Civic Caltro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Two other things you can also
Yeah,
do, just going through the list here, is you can ask around for like rumors and stuff, possibly discovering more plot points, or you can simply begin training to gain slight stat bonuses and stuff like that. The books is training to gain levels, but we don't do XP, so that's not a thing you can do.
I'm
So-
gonna do
Unless-
push-ups.
That's
Lots
just
of them.
yeah. Yes.
I would like to set up a kind of like drop box out front of the walls of the estate
Okay.
for like monster hunting requests. Just if anybody's having any trouble, a nice way to make some money from people who might have heard of us around town.
Okay, so basically just like
And I'll put a sign there saying what it is too. So
all right, sounds good.
how much?
Say,
How much would it cost to get the materials for that?
I'd say probably not that much. You could probably find some basic materials like wood and such. Kind of get the whole thing set up. I'd say it takes you like a good portion of the day, a good couple hours. You probably spend like 5 gold-ish to like get the supplies for it. This is just wood mostly. I mean, spending the man hours to set it all up. Yeah, I'll say you don't even need to roll a check for that. You just spend the materials for that, so you can just cross off 5 gold from your inventory, and you got that all settled. Is there anything anybody else would like to do during this half a day downtime?
Fawn would like to stay home today.
Alrighty. Then Foi's doing the same, so then we got Anastasia and Vidar. Anything you two would like to do?
Anastasia's probably gonna stay in her room like the rest of the day. You hear music coming from the room, but not much else.
She's pretty.
Man,
deadly
you
when
sleep
she's
so
inside.
much. I'm not gonna lie.
And Vidar?
I wasn't lying. I'm just gonna do push-ups.
Okay. Alrighty. So overall, you guys are kind of just gonna take the day to yourselves and just chillax and stuff.
Should I
Would you
give
consider
myself
this a long rest, perhaps?
Oh.
By the next morning, yes.
Yeah.
You guys are basically just taking the day off anyways, so yeah, we'll say you guys just chill at the place, you know, after a long week of adventuring and hunting people down and stuff like that. Yeah,
And
we'll
almost
say
dying.
that too, a lot of almost dying. Yeah, we'll say you
Lot
guys
of?
all
What is
take
this
your long
point?
rest, you guys rest up for the night, and
I
you sleep in your
can
homes.
get my hit points back.
Yes,
Yay.
you get your hit points.
Yes, I get my spell slots back.
Gotta make sure everything is full.
Also, Alton, since you are setting up the sign, it actually doesn't take you as much time if you'd like, as Yosef will actually offer you some help.
Oh.
I don't really have very much else to do at the moment, so I figure I'd offer you a hand.
Thank you. Are you in the profession of hunting monsters as well?
Oh no,
You seem
I'm.
like the type.
It's
Or are you just seeking it?
I'm a fighter of necessity. It's not something I strive to do. I'm a holy man in spirit. I prefer working in churches, spreading the name of the All-Mother, but life has a way of dragging you away from the things you love.
Yes, it does.
But, yeah.
Yep.
The chemistry.
Oh my god, it's
So literally tired, old me.
He's just like me for real, for real.
But yeah, he'll help you get the box set up. All right, and we'll say you guys
Thanks
take
for that.
a bit of time to set all that up, and yeah, got a nice, basically a little mailbox in front of your house for any
Golden.
possible job requests, things like that.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you should have built how is it called? Like a thing where people can put posters.
Oh, like a bulletin board?
Yeah, like a bulletin board.
Oh, you talking like a message board for like quests?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a box, so not everybody and their mother can come grab the papers off of our stuff. Like, if they just want
Real.
us specifically to do the job.
Everybody and their mother.
If we're looking for a job, we can just look for a job. If somebody's looking for us specifically to do a job, they can drop it off here. Plus, the town guard knows us here.
Alrighty. So I'll say you guys get all situated, and yeah, you guys will wake up the next morning feeling a lot better than you did the day before after that encounter with Sefik. By the way,
The outside.
during that entire day before, would anybody have gone to do any further investigation of Torgs?
Yes. Yeah, I definitely would have.
Okay.
If
How-
you're going in,
how
you mention it
soon
before you leave,
after-
you gotta join.
Yeah. How soon after the battle with Sefik would you have gone out? Would you have
Almost
gone out like
immediately.
almost immediately? Okay.
Yeah.
So
I would have made sure everyone's okay, and then I would have gone.
all right. So you walk back into towards the town square. Let me open that section back up again.
My thing is,
I'm gonna remove
able to be
everybody's
done pretty
tokens,
much
by
at
the way, from the
any
map.
time of the day. So, if you're leaving almost immediately and you mention where you're going, then Alton would join you for backup.
Okay. Yeah, I would have done that.
Do that in character.
Or I would have said that I'm heading back to Torgs.
Do it in character.
It's okay. He's sick. we'll give Vaz a bit of leeway to. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll say Vidar and Alton, you
Tough
two
for effect.
walk the 3 blocks
no,
or
that
so.
one isn't perfect.
You guys walk back over to the town square, and you see a large group of people, like, sort of exiting the town square as the crowd sort of clears. Torgs is gone.
Damn.
Seems that in all the as soon as Torga saw you all chase after Sefik, she decided to get out of Dodge and left for the next town.
Smart.
They've got a lot of stuff they're hauling around.
Yeah, and
Let's
one of it
see.
just so happens to be a dead body.
Really?
From what I could tell, yeah.
How big was it?
A little bit shorter than me.
A bit shorter than you, so... It's not enough information to go off a missing persons list.
Yeah, it was just a body bag. But it was definitely a body bag.
Well, they've got a lot of stuff to lug around, so we might be able to catch up with them if... but we have people that are injured.
Yeah.
Well,
Might have to let this one
maybe,
go for now.
Maybe we'll be able to run into them again.
I mean, they really don't got anywhere else to go in Eisjung, right?
Yeah, they're stuck on
I'm
this
sure we'll
rock
run
with
back
us.
into them. Yep.
Well, anyway. Since they're gone, I'll just go and set up a little box for us. If the guard has any jobs for us, they can drop it
That's
off
not a
there.
bad idea. I think I'm gonna go train a bit. I need to just work off a lot of this energy I have left.
Yeah. Plus, she had a lot of guards, didn't she? Even without Sifik.
No, it was just one or
Yeah.
two, right? From what I remember, it was just Sefik and the other bodyguard that she had.
It was
Well, the others were
it
just
was
workers then, right?
Sefik, Torga, and then 4 other guards.
Oh, 4 other guards?
Yep.
Damn, I forgot about
Yeah.
them. Okay, they just weren't named, so I like blocked them.
Yeah, they weren't very important.
Yeah. One relevant bodyguard.
More or
and
less,
4
yeah, more or
nobodies. Got the meat
We wanna be
shields.
careful if it's
Gotcha.
just us, so.
All right.
All right.
So the next morning, after all this happens, the next morning arises. Still twilight outside because of the whole Rime situation. You know, no sun. What would you
Give me
guys like to do
Barovia
this morning?
vibes, only colder.
I want to try to go to the market to see if I can't buy anything meat based, because I need some goddamn protein in me.
Didn't you already do that like 2
Yeesh.
days ago?
Yeah,
got
but
fish,
that's. Oh
right?
wait, and I also have provisions with fish, but I don't know. But like, oh wait, I still have 3 fish left. Never mind, we're good.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
just keep
one
checking
of two
my
things.
leave.
Yes, you do have fish, and also, you can try hunting yourself, too. You are a ranger.
Yo, let me do that.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you want to go out
This is
hunting, see if you can
D&D.
find something.
Oh,
yeah.
but I can't. But I can't
you have
without
at least-
adult supervision, though. Remember what Alton said?
You could always
Find
just,
an
you know,
adult.
get somebody to come help you, get that adult
Hey,
supervision you need.
Anna.
Huh?
You know, you
Can I
could
knock
ask
on
the
Anna's-
other. You could ask another like person that has survival or something.
I'm
This
gonna
is the
knock
next
on
day,
Anna's
right?
door.
Yeah, this is the next
is the
morning,
next
yes.
It is.
It is currently the 13th of Dur.
He opens the door basically after the very first knock.
Well,
And she's like already dressed and ready to go.
well, that's not
Oh.
in character.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
crazy because I was just about to say fun does not
She's
wake
changed. She's paranoid now.
up. I was.
Near-death experience is paranoid.
Mm.
Fair enough.
What do you need?
So, I'm bored, haven't really done much, and I have an itching for a little bit of hunting. Would you want to do that? Would you want to just supervise me?
Would we be leaving town?
Only like 10, 15 feet out of town. Out of town. Sorry, a Dorito came back up.
We should probably tell everybody else where we're going, right?
Oh, well, yeah, we're gonna tell everyone. I'm just trying to, not get a crossbow bolt in the back of my head. Which would be great.
Well,
But yeah, we can definitely tell everybody.
I guess I don't see the harm.
Meals, yeah.
So,
All right. So you two are heading off doing some hunting?
Yeah, I specifically want to try to find some wolves or I don't think there's a bear, but if there is, that'd be awesome too.
You want to hunt for a bear, even though you have a bear in your party.
Speaking
You
of
think
bears,
that might be slightly awkward?
Well, listen,
Guys, we killed a
listen,
bear!
here's
Yoga Boys.
No,
I have a
listen,
dog
I'm
doesn't
gonna
mean I
keep
wouldn't
it
do
that
it.
was
real.
my cousin.
hey, I don't know. Bears fight each other. You don't know?
They
Yeah,
don't,
they know
they're
about
not
survival of the
cannibals.
What? But they do
no,
fight
Feed
each
the bear
other.
to the bear, right?
Yeah, we're not feeding them. They fight. each other.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use. What if I want a new cloak, huh?
All
What if I
right,
want
all
some
right,
extra-
all right. You can hunt a bear if you want. All right, you two.
No,
all right,
I-
here's what I
wolves or a
want.
bear?
Here's what
Wait, I
want
want
you
to
to
say
do.
something though. I want to
okay,
say something before
okay.
they leave. Is when Anna, when you open Fawn's door, he's not in the bed. You don't find him in the bed.
Oh.
Immediately panic.
Yeah, she is now running all over until she can find him.
Would you mind rolling a? Marco, what role would this be? You know what's going on, right?
I think that would be
Do
investigation if she's looking for
I
it.
wrote. Okay, I did wrote it to you like a few weeks ago. Wait. I'll write
Wait,
to you what's going
you
on.
did?
Yes.
Oh god, where are
Oh.
DMs?
I was about to say, Ari, Laco does have OBS open, so we won't get Discord DM notifications.
Oh, it was the big text. Okay, hold on. I think I know what you're
No,
talking
it's
about.
this. I replied to it. Anna, you do see. I forgot to mention. Boxy is on the bed, so it's not the end of the
I
world.
forgot you were doing that. Oh my god.
That makes it
That's
even
scary.
worse.
Yeah, that's
Because-
worse.
God,
So,
that was-
Marco,
that was
what kind of role?
That was over a month ago you sent that to me. Well, that was
it's a
2 months
def-
ago. Holy shit.
Oh my god, it's been a while.
Okay, yeah, I'll say, I don't think you really need to roll anything. You're not, like, doing anything sneaky here. I'll say, Anastasia, roll a investigation check. See if you can look around, see if you can find fun. Yeah, you're struggling. You're knocking on, like, every single door, like, trying to find them. You knock on one door. Here's another question. I didn't ask this, last week. Are you guys going to let Yosef stay with you, or?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
so.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I didn't know if maybe somebody would.
I think I even told them like not to leave Fawn. Like to like Fawn told Yosef not to leave Fawn.
Okay, so yeah, we'll say Yosef probably picked out one of the guest rooms or something. So yeah, like Anastasia, you're running all over the place trying to find Fawn. You knock on one door, and Yosef actually opens the door. Yes.
Have you seen Fawn anywhere? He ate in his room. He didn't take the box. He goes nowhere without that little
Boss?
box. I'm telling you, where?
Did he run off somewhere?
Have you seen him?
No. Hold on. And he like takes out his necklace and he like focuses in on it. Closes his eyes for a moment. I've got it. Follow me. And he begins walking down one of the hallways, and he takes you over to what is basically the kitchen area, and opens up a closet, and you see Fawn currently sleeping in the food pantry on a little bedroll on the floor.
That's so cute.
Oh.
Fawn, is everything all right?
What's going on?
You tell me that, little guy. You're the one sleeping in a closet. Bed not comfy enough for you?
Boxy wanted their own bed. So
Oh no,
Fawn
Fawn
is
and Boxy
sleeping
are
here.
fighting.
Anastasia, Yosef just looks over to you and is like, is this normal behavior?
Yeah. I wish I could say no. Well, we probably have an extra bed around here someplace. We can just drag it into your room, and then there's one for you and one for Boxy. How's that sound?
Oh, that would be very nice.
Gotcha. I bet the big guy's around here somewhere. I could get him to carry it.
It's not a bad idea.
As you say that, there's a crash from the room.
Oh my god.
From like the main hall. Because I'm wrestling Yogi.
Wrestling him indoors.
It's cold outside.
Yeah, it's cold outside.
That's true. That's probably him. Now, come to think of it. I was supposed to go hunting with Yosef, do you mind telling big guy to help out with the bed situation?
Yeah, I can help with that.
Much obliged.
All right, follow me, little one. Let's get your new room settled.
Okay. How high is the kitchen thing doing? Do I like fall out? How high is it?
Wait, how high is like? Aren't you on the floor?
I guess I'm just checking where it is.
Are you
exactly.
sleeping on a shelf?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
Not that high off the floor. You can get down easy enough. You got up there easy enough, so.
I was about to say, is this an American closet? Because if so, there's like 4 to 7 shelves in that damn.
Oh yeah, it's a whole dude. This is an estate. This is a whole walk-in walk-in pantry. Like it is.
Oh.
It's not stocked, but it's very roomy and very spacious. And with how cold it is out and inside, you could probably preserve some stuff pretty well in here.
You preserve the wolf meat. All right.
Okay, Fun will get boxy. Fun will be back in a second.
All right. So you guys get the room thing settled. Fawn Anastasia,
What's up?
you guys head off into the wilderness and begin your hunt. So we'll switch you guys over to the 10 Towns map.
I'm expecting a showdown out in the woods.
Yes, in East Haven. So right now, East Haven, there isn't a lot of like there isn't like a straight up forest, but there are plenty of like frozen plains and like some lakeside areas that animals might graze upon. So here's what I want you to do. I want either both of you to go ahead and roll survival checks, or one of you make them with advantage.
What's your survival, Delilah?
+3.
I have a +4, so I think we should both do a survival check.
Well, you're leading the hunt, so I'll do whatever you say.
That's not a good idea usually.
We'll go with it. We'll see what happens. So
You acknowledge
Bob-
it. You're growing.
All right, so we got 7 and a 16.
Hmm.
Let me go ahead and roll some stuff.
Uh-oh.
This is important.
A bear.
how important?
A dire bear.
Not too
appears.
important.
Not a tire bear, please.
Is it y'all ain't ready important?
Nah.
As long as we don't find a murder scene, I think we're fine.
That'd be our luck.
Finding 2 murder scenes.
Getting critical hit by a bear who happened to be passing by.
You die.
Hey, you're not wearing a fancy hat and dark clothes.
Nah,
Okay.
don't worry. The bear that hit Delilah is just named Boo Boo. Totally no reference there.
Wait,
All right.
I have
So,
question. I have a question.
oh, yes, Atroc.
Anna, does your like success and failure death rolls do they reset now?
Yeah,
Okay, they reset.
they
Yeah,
reset
whenever-
when I was brought back to consciousness.
Okay.
So, Atrox, the way death saves work is basically when you fall unconscious and no one has like stabilized you yet. Every round of your turn, you must roll a standard D20 with no modifiers or anything, and this is what is called a death save. So if you roll a 10 or higher on the die, that is one success. If you roll a 9 or lower, that is a failure. A natural 1 is 2 failures, and if you roll a natural 20, you are immediately stabilized and you go back up to 1 hit point, and then you can just like by the next round starts, you can kind of regain, like join in the fight. If you roll 3 successful saving throws, like if you succeed 3 times, then you are stabilized and you don't need to roll anymore. However, if you roll 3 failures, you die. That is how death saves work. So basically, once you go unconscious, if you're rolling death saves, you are at risk of perishing. It's not fun. So if somebody's trying to
you
roll,
have-
if you ever hear the phrase "roll a death save," that's not good. Ever. So,
Anna, you had 2 failures, right?
Immediately, yes.
Ah.
oh yeah, that's another thing. If you are attacked and damaged while you are unconscious, that immediately counts as 2 failed saving throws. So if you already failed one death save throw and somebody strikes you, like they basically just kill you right off the spot.
Oh my god.
D&D's fun.
Closest I've ever came to a PC death, though. It was fun. Very cinematic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was very nervous because I'm just like, oh man, we're not even close to being done this campaign. We're not even
I do
close
have-
yet.
I'm attached to this character.
I know.
Oh no! Nah, see, Wako just wanted to test our resolve to you. See, that's why he made it so hard.
Exactly.
Congrats, my
get it.
character has gained +1 trauma.
The goal of every DM.
Yeah, legit. She is traumatized.
All right. So, back to the scene. So,
Uh-oh.
you guys start traversing out, let's see, where would you guys like to hunt? Like, looking at this, like, with the map here, not going too far from East Haven, like, what's, like, a direction that you guys were thinking about exploring?
I would think the waterway, because I don't want to use up too much energy, so I would want to stay back a bit with my bow and just kind of wait for an animal to either graze or kind
Okay.
of walk over the ice.
Alrighty then. So, you guys begin traversing. Why does somebody sound like they're rubbing their microphone? What is that?
I don't know, it's Scully said, I
It's
think.
Scully.
ASMR time.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
You might be
fucking.
picking up your keyboard still.
No, I'm literally drawing, so that's probably why.
That's probably, yeah, it sounds about it. I'm just like, it's either somebody's rubbing something or it sounds like somebody's watching TV in the other room and it's just really muffled. It was one of the two. Alright, so, as you guys begin traveling along the Lac Dinishir up north, you notice a slight snowfall begins. And the snow sort of slowly begins to...
It's the green screen effect.
Yep. I finally get to use it again. You guys, as you travel up, slowly begin noticing the snowfall begin to get a little heavier and heavier, and eventually, at one point, you're in like a full-on blizzard, making the hunt a little more complicated. You can decide to turn back now and cut your losses, or you can keep going and see if you can, you know, get lucky.
In a blizzard, we would take damage slowly, wouldn't we?
You don't take damage, per se. Let's see here. You are currently exposed, let me see here. So the effects of a blizzard are basically as follows. Because of the howling winds, the limits of hearing and sight are limited to 100 feet for hearing. And let's see, where is it? And you can only see up to 30 feet ahead of you. On top of that, all ranged weapon attack rolls have disadvantage. All perception checks that rely on hearing have disadvantage. All open flames, fog, and tracks in the snow are immediately extinguished. And flying by non-magical means is nearly impossible.
So pretty much a fuck you to hunting.
Yeah!
A little bit. On top of that, anybody concentrating on a spell in the blizzard must succeed a DC 10 Constitution saving throw at the end of the turn or lose the concentration of the spell.
Oh, what I could do. But this is like the start. This is the start of a brand new day, right?
Yeah, this is like relatively early in the morning.
Do I want to do that or not? Hey, Anna.
Yeah.
I know we're in a blizzard, but do you have anything that could count as rope? Or like any type of string?
Well, you're certainly not getting my loot strings. Let me see.
No, I wouldn't touch that.
I always forget what's included in an entertainer's pack.
Don't worry, I have thieves' tools, and I don't know what all is in that.
Theoretically, I
Thieves'
could have
tools.
some kind of a rope belt as part of my 2 costumes. So, if that flies with the DM, then yes, I have rope.
What kind of pack did you say you had?
I have an entertainer's pack, so I got a backpack, bedroll, 2 costumes, 5 candles, water skin, disguise kit, rations, obviously.
It does not say that it comes with rope, so I'm gonna say unless you have it separately, you don't have any rope.
Damn it, because my logic was some kind of a tying mechanism for a costume, like a belt. Because it doesn't specify what the costumes are, I think. It just says costume.
It's basically whatever you like to interpret. I'll say for this scenario, if you want the rope, I'll say we can probably just swap that out. So like if you want to swap your costume with 50 feet of hempen rope, you can do that instead.
The one costume, 50 feet of rope type thing?
Yeah. You're basically just replacing the costume. Because I
Both
can't
of
just
them or
give you...
one?
Does it come with... Oh, it comes with 2?
Yes.
Okay, I'll say it replaces one of the costumes then.
Okay. Here you go, bud. You got rope.
Oh, yes! And I'm gonna try to make... And this is just like open ice, right?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
I'm trying to think of what kind of trap I can make with rope on just open ice field. No, because I can't go into the water. I'll actually be even more trouble.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna open up my... Oh, yep.
I'm sorry, I just thought of something.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Would the ice... Is the ice too deep for me to make a hole with one of my short swords so I can tie both ends of the rope to make like a trip kind of system?
How deep in the ice are you planning on digging?
To have that kind of rope, I would need about... I would say at least 2 or 3 feet on each side.
Okay, I will say... Since you don't have, like, proper, like, ice digging equipment, like, or, like, pickaxes or anything like that, I'll say you can give it an attempt. I will say it'll be an attack roll. I'll say anything... What is your attack modifier? Just curious.
Where would I find that?
It's like your macro for it, the thing where you roll your dice for the attack. Make an attack for me. Just an example we can find out. This won't be what we'll use, but...
Oh wait, is it the little ATK thing with my weapons? Are you talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
So plus 6.
Okay, so plus 6. I'll say... Okay. I'll say you can go ahead and make an attack on the ice, and that'll make it function like that. If you roll lower than a 10, though, you will break your short sword, because the short sword is not made for cutting ice.
I'm only using one.
Use ice shoes in some kind of a fashion.
All right, 18.
Let's go, baby.
You are very particular with how you use your short sword in carving out the ice to kind of set up your makeshift trap. As you begin, I'm assuming this is a trap, correct?
Yeah.
All right, roll me a survival check now to see how effective your trap will be.
Of course, that's when I roll low.
Yeah, it's okay, you kind of dig out the ice, and you're like, all right, sweet, I got the ice dug out. Now what do I do? And you kind of like begin like finicking with the rope a little bit, and nothing's like fastening you the way you want it to. And I'll say you eventually get something that could function, but if you want it to get it working, you'll have to spend like a good half an hour on it.
I'm willing to wait that long if Anna is willing to wait that long in a place.
I'll say if Anna helps you, we could probably cut that down to like 20 minutes.
You will, because there's no way in hell she's getting more than like 2 feet away from you.
All right, yes. As the winds slowly begin to get a little heavier and heavier, yeah, you begin like setting up this trap, and eventually you get like a nice little like tripwire thing going on. What would you imagine?
Go back to the house.
What would you imagine the trap doing?
Basically, I'm going to try to make, when an animal walks across the ice, I'm going to try to have them notice me, and as they're running at me, they're not. I'm gonna try to have it to where they don't notice the rope, but it's high enough off the ground to where it trips them.
Is it a trip or a snare?
Actually, that's a good question. I should just have it as a snare. That's a lot less complicated. So yeah, it's just a snare trap.
All right.
Thank you,
sounds good.
disembodied voice of Alton.
Listen, Alton's advice, man, it just gets to you.
Alton's advice
your head like
transcends
that.
reality.
Dude, he's coughing up a fit in that house.
I am.
Alrighty. So yeah, you get your trap all set up. Let me see here. All right.
Also, I wouldn't call it advice. I just asked a question. Hee hee.
It is advice. in the
It was a
form of
dad question.
Same
It's a dad
thing.
question.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Listen,
Alright.
it technically helps somebody, so I see it as advice.
All right. How long is like? What is the maximum amount of time you two are willing to wait for this? For something to come along?
I'm gonna say that entirely depends on Anna, because I'm willing to wait out here for a full 4 to 5 hours. Fla's a
she
very
cannot
patient
go anywhere.
motherfucker for his meal. Only an hour?
If you're waiting, she's waiting.
Oh shit, alright, let's just say like 3 hours then, because
Okay.
I would get concerned for
Are
Anna
either
eventually.
of you two resistant or immune to cold?
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, I know I'm
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
Not particularly.
So here are the specific rules, because this is probably the first time you guys have really been in a blizzard for a long period of time. I did not enforce this rule early on because you guys were level 1, and I didn't want to put you through that because that would have been like instant death if we used these rules. But basically, when you're in a blizzard, there are specific rules in the game for extreme cold. These only affect creatures that are not resistant or immune to cold, and that's basically for every hour that you guys are in a blizzard exposed to the elements, you must roll a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. If you succeed, you're fine. If you fail, you suffer a point of exhaustion.
Oh boy.
That's basically it. Obviously, like I said, if you're resistant or immune to cold damage, you automatically succeed the saving throw. You do not need to roll. So,
Alright,
also
let's suddenly
creatures
cut it
that
down
are
to-
naturally resistant. Oh wait, I read things wrong. We're good. Never mind. I forgot cold weather.
okay.
I forgot that the cold weather clothing you guys are wearing ignores that too. My bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, awesome.
I almost forgot a game mechanic live on stream. Yay!
okay,
Poor
man.
kid.
So no saving throws for you guys. Sorry, my bad.
Wahoo!
I haven't read that section in a while.
It makes us immune, not advantage. That's cool.
It just means that you don't have to roll the save. If you guys end up losing your cold weather clothing, then yeah, you don't gain like resistance to cold damage. It's basically just you don't need to roll the saving throw every hour. So my bad. Okay, so I'll say
no, don't worry, man. I like going over these mechanics.
All right. Just know that if any of you fuckers decide to take off your cold weather clothing, or you are exposed to something that would ignore the clothing, then yeah, that would have to take effect. So just keep that in mind.
All right.
Anyways, but I'll say you guys are willing to wait. How long? Fly, you said 3 to 4 hours, or 4 to 5 hours, right?
I'm gonna cut it down to 2 to 3 hours because I would get concerned for Anna because I've never really hunted with a humanoid before.
Okay. I will say,
Concerning.
yeah, a little bit. Let's see. Okay.
I haven't hunted a humanoid before. Don't worry.
Not humanoid.
So I'll say
Right?
you guys are out in this wilderness for out near the snow for probably a good hour and a half, just dealing with the high wind, the snow that makes it almost impossible to see in front of you. But eventually, you hear the sound of hooves clopping on the snow. On the I know. On the
Please don't
clopping
be
on
a
the
moose.
ice.
I'm
And
gonna
you see-
deafen. I'm gonna icast.
You
Please don't be
see
a moose.
you see a young deer begin going over towards the ice and slowly begins sort of drinking out of the water. He actually deafened. Oh my god.
Yeah, he actually how young is the
Understand.
deer, by the way?
Pretty young. I'll say roll a nature check for me.
We got tame the deer, and then
Fuck me!
You have no
I hope
idea.
I don't roll a bird!
It doesn't have antlers,
Do I also
so
see the deer?
yeah, you both see it.
I would also like to do a little nature check. Just based on our
Alright.
farming history. Watch me roll a natural one! Oh.
It
love
looks
you,
to
Anna.
be. So, given your knowledge, it looks to be a young male deer, one that has not really grown their horns in yet. Rather decent
Not that
sized,
much,
decent sized game. So,
Okay. So it at least has a good pelt on it if it's decent sized game
hey
then.
Truck, are you watching the stream right now?
He is. He is. He's deafened.
Oh my god! I knew this was gonna happen. But yeah, it's really close to the trap that you guys had set up. It has not wandered in per se, but it's close. It's gonna roll to see if it notices. Alrighty.
I was just about to ask, like, can I get close to Anna and just be like, are you able to, like, lure it somehow with, like, any kind of noises or lights?
I could try doing a deer call. A friend I had back home used to try and teach me animal calls for fun.
Alright. Alright, I think we should try that if we have no other option. I'm gonna try to get a bit closer though, so that my bow can at least get... I'm gonna try to at least guarantee I can hit it.
Sounds
Alright.
good. Here goes nothing, I guess.
So, if you're going to attempt to make a deer call, I would like you to go ahead and make an animal handling check for me. 21. Oh yeah.
The farm
So-
girl wins!
So you make
Hey,
that
winning.
noise. I will say at this point, you were like exactly 30 feet away from this deer, just enough where you can see it. You make that noise, and the deer immediately, like, their head like jolts up like towards like your direction, and sits there for like a good 15 seconds, and slowly begins to walk towards you, towards the trap, which I believe was which is currently set up in between you and the deer. It's gonna roll a perception check. See if it notices. What did you roll for? Let's see, what DC would this be? I don't know what the DC would be.
I'm ready for this deer to finesse this trap.
I'll make it a 10.
I hope
Yeah,
not,
actually,
I would
girl, I'll
cry.
make it a 10. That's what I'll do.
my dad once had a deer jump over the arrow that he shot at it.
Really?
That's awesome.
They
Yeah.
are tricky little fucks.
Jesus!
All right,
At least
so
it's not a moose. We'd be dead.
Yeah.
So Fly, Anastasia,
Well-
as you two are sort of like crouching down, like try to like stay out of sight. At least I assume that's what you do. You can
Yes.
correct
Yeah.
me. Fly, you begin getting your bow and arrow ready to take a shot at this deer, and you look as it gets close to the little tripwire trap. And with a natural 19, steps over it completely, avoids it without setting it off, and just keeps walking
Little
in your direction. It is
Fucking called
now.
it.
It is now 15 to 20 feet away from both of you. It
Okay,
is
bet.
past
I'm
the
gonna cast my free invisibility for the day then and just let it get closer and closer. And instead of the bow, I'll just hold out a short sword.
Okay.
Which leaves me laying in the snow without any invisibility. It's just, what do I do?
I'm sorry, I'm
Anastasia,
really,
would you like
fish
to
fishing
would you
on
like to
this
roll
deer.
a stealth check for me?
Yes.
Go ahead. 12.
Oh, it could have been worse. Could have been
It could
8
have.
points worse.
So Anastasia, you immediately like thrust yourself down into the snow and try to like burrow yourself in to like kind of hide a little bit from this deer. And as it approaches, it literally like, because it's following the call, it like gets right up to you and doesn't notice and just like because you're like down in the snow, it just starts stepping on you. Like it's literally like on top of you, and you're like, ow, ow. Like it's just like its hooves just go right into your back. And you're like, okay, this is uncomfortable. But Flaw, it is within 5 feet of you, and it does not notice you.
Yeah,
you're
no,
invisible.
I'm gonna go straight for like stabbing it in the throat.
Roll an
like,
attack.
straight through.
Welcome back, Aatrox. 22. Roll your damage.
I really want this pelt.
I hate eating
6 piercing. So, with great swiftness that only a fey creature has, you take your short sword and just thrust upward and just like slice perfectly right into the upper throat. And the deer like pauses for a moment, and as you pull the sword out, it just collapses right on top of Anastasia.
Great,
So like,
thanks.
you're just like, ow, horns, ow, body, and it's just like, as the large, like it's still a rather young deer, but it's still rather large. Like it's close to like 200 pounds. It just plop down onto your body. At least
200 pounds. Oh, that's such good meat.
At least what I assume to be here. Let me look up how.
I thought it was gonna be like at least under 100 or the mid 100 pounds for like a fucking without horns.
Let's see here. Okay, not 200. I would say 150 pounds. There we go. That's better.
It's a whole nother me.
Yeah. So I had to look at the proper. I'm like, is it 200? Is that too much? But yeah, you have a whole deer at your disposal. Sorry, Aatrox.
Just need to include this little detail.
It's not a cosmic deer, but
Wow, I can't wait for the collab today. Me and Lako said to meet here at this time of day. It's so weird. Why is he telling me to meet here?
stab.
Like,
I will just say though, Anna, as I'm lifting the corpse up, you just hear like a demented giggle from me, like one that you haven't heard before.
Kill him
I
now.
simply
kill-
pretend I don't hear it.
Awesome. All right, Anna, do you want me to skim this here? Or do you want to go back home? Do you want to get another one?
You're gonna skin it in the middle of a blizzard?
We might
I
want to.
mean, it's a warm corpse.
This isn't Star Wars. You're not crawling inside it.
I'm small enough.
I mean, you could.
I am small enough.
It's not that. It's a
How
young deer. It's not that big.
How tall is it, bitch? I'm 3 foot.
Okay, it does. No, just no. You're not gonna
Okay,
crawl into
so-
it to stay warm and then carve it from the
We're
inside.
gonna-
That's not how that works.
I'm gonna take the rope from the failed trap. I'm tying the hooves all together. You got anything that's like a big stick?
Sorry. I do have.
I'm gonna
How
open up
big
my
are
window
siege
real
arrows,
quick.
by
I'll be
the
right
way?
back.
Okay. I'm gonna
Because my
Google
plan
real
is
quick.
we're tying all the hooves together, and then we can hang it off of something, and then we can shoulder it home instead of having to drag it.
Yeah. How big are siege arrows?
All right,
Hey Laka, how
I'm
big is a
not
siege
sturdy
arrow?
enough.
they're just arrows.
Okay, well shit. I mean, I have my two.
They're not.
Could
Yeah, they're not different.
probably- I
You
could probably
have-
use crowbar.
You have spears, don't you, from when you stuffed them into your quiver?
Oh yeah, I do have the 50 spears.
Well,
I forgot that you grabbed 50.
we'll probably just need
You
one.
let me.
That is true.
Nah,
With
let's
the
do two just
spear-
in case.
Alright, fair enough. So we'll hang it over top. I'll take the front, you take the back, and then we'll just
Sounds good.
carry it home.
Also, I also brought Anna with, and I'm just actually, hey Anna,
Huh?
I hope you know as well, Alton isn't the only reason I brought you along today. It's also so that you guys can finally eat my cooking. I promise it's good.
I think just about anything other than fish would be a holy meal for me.
You got it! I can make some real good actually, what can? Oh, there's so much I can make out of deer. Let's get this home now. And I'm gonna try to like take the rope from Anna to try and run with it.
You ain't carrying that whole thing on your lonesome.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I shall walk with Anna.
can I say something when they reach the house, Lago?
Wait, say that again?
Can I say something when they reach the house?
Sure?
Okay.
As the deer corpse, right?
Yes, as the deer corpse, of course.
Because, I mean, we'll probably just bust in through the front door complaining about how heavy it is.
Yeah, so
Well-
you
You guys
guys,
are already here? God damn.
Is there
it takes a bit, but
With
yeah,
how the-
you guys eventually make your way back into town. The blizzard's still going. It's like around noon-ish, like early afternoon.
Okay, Lago, we have a kitchen, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so when when they get in the house, they see. Does Yosef know how to cook?
Do you ask him?
Let's say I asked him then, like, but I need it for like right now. Does he?
Yes.
Okay, let's say this conversation happened like half an hour ago.
Okay.
Um, would Yosef teach Fawn how to make vegetable soup?
I can certainly try.
Fawn would really appreciate.
Not very good, but I can give a good effort, I guess.
Fawn takes. They have a bag of veggies from the you know the big place we were in.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys almost. You guys
castle.
remember the cult?
Yeah,
Y'all
totally.
remember that
Vegetables.
cult? Yeah, good times.
Good times.
Is there that cult that we just recently took care of?
Yeah.
Well,
Good
vegetables.
times. Yep.
It's okay, people.
So yes, when you guys come back, you see Fawn and Yosef making vegetable
Fawn?
soup. Now, how good is the vegetable soup? That's up to Laka to decide.
I'll say Yosef kind of takes the lead for the most part on it, but yeah, he makes some good some decent soup there. It's kind of bland, not really a lot of stuff that's been added for taste. It's more of just like this is just a meal to put in your belly to kind of make you feel warm. You know, it does the job. But yeah, you guys make your veggie soup as Fawn and Anastasia roll in with the whole ass deer carcass.
Oh, bitches!
We just dump it on like a big center counter space. Tired of carrying it.
Fawn
gonna-
is
Oh,
Fawn
good,
is hiding behind Yosef.
All right. Do we have any kind of knife that would be good for skinning? Because otherwise, I'm just gonna use my short sword on this table here and now.
Don't use
I
your
got a
short sword to
dagger.
skin.
That might be a better idea.
It's a much
Hold
better
on.
idea.
You'd
May I borrow
you
it?
want a smaller knife. It's something you can be a little more accurate
on.
with. You don't want to ruin the skin.
Well, fortunately, I
true.
didn't have the hindsight to take Papa's skinning equipment with me when I got stuck in Christmas Hellland. So, you got something?
We're in a town. We could just go buy a skinning knife.
Anyone have a dagger or a really sharp
No.
cooking
Yosef
knife?
just takes a knife
Yeah.
out and just like slams it into the table, like edge
Uh,
first. You can
Fawn
use
runs away.
mine. No, it's.
You.
He's very excitable today.
He's always like that with fresh kills. Anyway, and I'm just gonna get straight up to skinning the bitch.
All right, go ahead and roll me a survival check for
Such
me.
respect and reverence for your prey.
11.
Oh well,
okay.
that's not terrible.
It's not bad. So, yeah, it takes you. I'll say you do a pretty basic job of like skinning the carcass. You know, getting all the different types of meat separated and preserved properly. It takes you like a good portion of the afternoon here.
Worth it.
And yeah, with a lower roll like that, it just takes you a long time. But eventually, you know, it. Yeah, you
What's
do good. You
going
do a
on with
pretty
the
good job.
music?
It switched to a different track. You're good.
Oh, also, Vaz, I'm sorry, by the way. I did that a little loud. I forgot about your headache. I'm sorry.
I turned you down like a ton, so.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't forget to give me the bones.
I have a pile of I have a pile of its bones right over, and I just point to like a counter behind me, right over there.
I'm dumping them in a pot and I'm making stock.
Delicious.
Sounds good. Wako, would you say that that I could tan the hide outside to give to like the local smith guy?
Yeah, I'd say that that's something you could probably do. I'm not sure how long you need for to let it like sit for. Are you like trying to tan it yourself, or are you taking it to a tanner?
I'm gonna try to tan it myself because there's a blizzard, and I don't think a tanner would want to work in a blizzard.
Well, we need a tanning
fair.
agent for that.
Oh, shit, you're right.
I should mention, as the DM, I don't know how tanning works, so
I do.
okay.
Tanning can be really stinky.
So
Extremely.
yeah,
But
I'm
it's so
not gonna
cool.
go super into detail with this, since I, as a person,
You just
do
need
not
to
really
treat
know
it with
very
the
much.
tanning agent, and then you set it out to get hot and dry.
Yeah.
So you can actually tan things with like oak bark or certain wood types.
Yeah.
It's
so
the
what's that
chemical action of vegetable materials and the protein of the skin.
So what's the kind of tree that's outside? Because I could definitely borrow some of its bark.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do, so we don't like super bog down the game with like all the specifics. What I'm gonna say is I'm gonna have you do one more survival check, and that will decide like over the course of the next day what you can do with the overall skin.
Aya, I need you to have me roll really high here, at least a 15, baby. That's not a 15.
You need help with that?
You are,
Yeah,
I'll say
please.
with an 8 survival, you have never really tanned before. You don't really know what to do with it. Kind of just like, I don't think I've ever gotten this far. So I'll say Anastasia can roll a survival check as well, or you could just roll with advantage with a help action. There we go. All right, 19. We're good. So yeah, I'll say you two work together and you
Yeehaw,
kind of
girls
get an
make do.
idea. Yeah.
Damn straight.
I'll say it's
Damn
enough.
straight.
It's enough leather to produce like one good set of armor. It's gonna take you
Yes!
a while. It's gonna take you a while, and you'll have to spend some resources, like monetary resources, to craft it. But it's gonna take a bit of like more downtime to do it. On top
Perfectly
of
fine.
that,
All I have...
separately, because of the overall meat, it was just like the main important bit. With the deer that you had just caught, I will say you guys have enough meat to make up about 30 days worth of food from that one deer alone.
Hallelujah.
And that is basically like the entire thing, like all like the muscle tissue, like the organs, like all that stuff. Like if you're using every like bit of usable meat on the deer, you can make up to a month's worth of meals with it. So
I call it
let's
stung.
go.
Especially if we turn it into jerky.
As long as I get
Dig a
its
hole.
head.
Poke it underground.
So I will say one of you write down 30 days of deer meat, and anytime you guys use up food for a day, that'll cross off like how many. And that is like a 1 day's worth of food per person. So
Question, would it be okay if I already wrote down 30 days of food instead of deer meat?
I'm going to say deer meat because it's specifying that this is where you
Okay.
got it. Because there's like deer meat, and then you guys also have like rations. Fawn is a bag of vegetables, so you have different types of food, so you have to specify.
Fair enough. By the way, as the DM, would you let me make armor with it, but with the deer head attached to one of the shoulders or the hip?
That is fine, yeah. If you can
Okay, deer head on the
successfully,
hip.
I will say if you successfully end up crafting a set of leather armor, then yeah. Are you trying to do like regular leather, or are you trying to do for studded leather?
I'm gonna try to bring it to the smith first to see if he can make it into studded with my specifications, but if not, then just normal leather
You're
with
gonna
the
want a
smith.
leather worker.
Oh shit.
Well-
Maybe I'll find a leather
Leather
Wait,
worker for
There is a leather worker here. He's making the bear armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we need to check it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's who I meant. Sorry, I just thought he
It
was a
should
smith.
almost be done. I think it was like 1 or 2 days left, right? Last time we checked. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say, let's see here. Where is it? I have too many books open. I miss not having a player's handbook anymore. I wish I could just open that, but I lost mine. Big sad.
Oh,
no!
I lost
Did you
it.
lose it, or did you lend it out to someone who never returned it?
No, I went. It was like a little bit after like sort of the COVID regulations started going down, and I left it at a friend's house and didn't get it back because he lost it.
oh no.
Oh no!
He said he would buy me a new one, but I haven't met up with him in a bit, so I haven't held him to that. So it's kind of his fault, kind of my fault. I'm not gonna put blame on anybody.
Situational circumstance.
Exactly. All right.
You have a
let's
PDF
see.
version? Because I could link you to one.
Yeah, I got plenty of online stuff that I use. So, okay. I'll say, if you guys want to end up visiting the leatherworker, speeding through it up again, for studded leather, normally a set of studded leather armor would cost about
Stop that.
45 gold. But since you have the materials for it already, I'll say you could probably cut that price down to 20 gold. So you save a decent
that's
amount.
not bad.
Yeah. And I'll say it'll probably take you most of the day. So by the end of this day, he could probably have a set of studded leather armor that's using the deer skin.
Consider it done, and I'm also going to throw in 30 copper for him being such an awesome Chad.
All right.
So that's
So
30
that-
You already
38
said
copper.
everybody.
38 copper I have left, and 14 gold left. Let's go.
All right. I know armored, like, leather stuff takes longer to do, but just for the sake of the game, we'll say it takes a day. It's not a magic item or anything like that, so I'll speed it up. Also,
Awesome.
Vidar, I'll say, if you guys are all taking a visit to the leather worker, I'm gonna have the guy go ahead and do a check here. Okay, all right. Yeah, you make your way over to the smither, and I forget. There were like two different options for armor. It was like light armor or heavy armor. Which one did you pick?
We went with heavy.
Heavy armor. Okay. So I will
Yogi
say,
the Tank!
yeah, you all make your way over to that section and that section of town, and yeah, when the studded leather is being made, the guy basically tells you, "Hey, I got the armor done early," and he offers to kind of assist you with like getting it all hooked up onto Yogabor, sort of teaching how to properly put it on.
Yes, absolutely.
Due to the nature of heavy armor, normally it takes about like 10 minutes, but because he's a bear and he's a big guy, it takes about twice the time. So it takes 20 minutes to put on
About
the
20
armor
minutes.
and 10 minutes to take it off.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'll say, yeah, you get Yogabor suited up. And Yogabor is, let's see, using the resources that I believe you spent, because I can't remember half of this stuff. Let me pull open his stats.
I know we paid in advance.
Yes.
You did.
Wait, question.
Yeah.
How does one get a proficiency in better armor? Is that
Yeah, feats would be good for that.
Hmm.
But yeah, so with this set of armor, with the sacrifice of stealth checks for the bear, because now with the armor, the bear is disadvantaged on all stealth checks. But you boost up Yogabor's AC from an 11 to a 16.
Yes.
So Yogabor,
That's actually so good. Yeah.
Yogabor is very helpful in combat now.
God damn.
I'm gonna scratch behind his ears and be like, I got this to protect you. I hope you find it comfy.
He's happy.
Yeah. That's a good
I'm
boy.
done for you.
All right, we'll say because that was a lot of stuff going on. That'll be another full day of tasks complete. Is there anything else anybody would like to do during
that
this
case,
day?
Yeah. I think I already replaced my armor with studded, right? Hold on.
You were
Otherwise, I would just have to
gonna
buy it.
buy the studded armor. I don't believe you did buy it.
But then it was kind of like
You're right, no, I
totally
didn't.
jank.
Yeah, no, I did not.
I might look into getting better armor myself. Just
I
think.
still have no- You said it was 45 to buy studded leather?
Yep.
Okay.
45 without the resources.
I mean, hey Anna, we could definitely hunt another deer.
That took long enough, thanks. Says, out of all
Hunting's
y'all, I've
hard,
been scrimping
man.
and saving. Like
You
I've
just need
got,
to have dinner
yeah,
still.
I've
You
got
need to have deer dinner.
180
Yeah, you
81
got
gold,
you
so I
got
think I'm
plenty of
good.
food. My dog is yelling. Hold on.
I love you.
I need to open my door. 1 second.
Funny dog.
Hee funny.
Lila, I want a dog, but like we can't have a dog, but I want one.
You wouldn't let me have the free Chihuahua puppy, so you can suffer.
Well, I know, like I want a dog, but we can't like get a dog, right?
Just go visit my parents and get mauled by the other dogs. They'll do it.
I mean, that's fine, but it's different. It's different when you have a dog that's like your dog,
Yeah, that's
Yeah, when you
true.
get
Well, I
mauled
mean,
by
they
your
are
own
my
dog.
dogs.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, real quick.
Welcome back.
Because we are halfway
So-
through the session, we're gonna go ahead and take like a quick break for you guys to get an idea of like what you guys want to do for the next day. With
Sounds
that,
good.
I want to go ahead
subtract
and
45 gold. Can I get new armor? Yes.
yes, we'll so go ahead and do that. Yeah, if you guys want to just purchase some studded leather for yourself, that's 45 gold per set. But yes, I'd like to say, since we have a bit of a moment for reprieve, I'd like to say thank you to Ruinous Inferno for the follow. Welcome to the archives.
Ruin's here?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Hey, Ruin.
Dropped in like 12 minutes ago. I couldn't say anything at the moment because we were hunting deer.
Listen, it's a
But yeah,
very
thank you for the follow, Ruin. Welcome
important
in.
task.
It was, and we nailed it. Kinda.
Damn right. Teamwork makes the dream work, girlfriend.
You brought
You.
brought the game home, literally.
Damn straight.
What was the
And now I'm
guy's
gonna
name
wear
again?
him.
Yeah. What was that, Vaz?
What was the Dragonborn guy's name again?
His name is Yosef. Yosef Marzahar.
Joseph. Okay. I wanted to ask if he knows how to make holy water.
Holy.
All right.
Armor.
He kind of gives you I am unfortunately not necessarily divinely gifted. I'm not
Holy
a cleric.
crap.
I'm just a
I
priest.
thought since you were a priest.
I have the same
More
AC
of
as
a
the
more
bear.
of a preacher, in a sense. I don't have any divine abilities. My wife did.
Out of pure curiosity, how many hit points does Yogi have?
Yoga Bort, let
Or
me
do you not
open
wanna
up. No, I can tell. He's your ally. Let me open up stats again. He has.
It's a plan. Also, I now have the same AC as the bear.
Oh wait,
Nice.
Settle Leather gives us increase on AC.
Yoga Bor has 34 hit points currently.
Okay, that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Is it a step up from regular leather or padded leather?
Oh yo, how much AC does that increase us by?
I think it's got a
so-
base of 12.
Yeah, it's 12 plus your
I just dragged
dexterity.
and dropped it from the compendium.
Studded
Well,
leather,
my-
if you all have like regular leather armor, you basically bump up your AC by 1.
Oh, okay, we just bump it up by 1.
Yep, because leather armor by
Okay.
itself is 11 plus dex, and studded leather is 12 plus dex.
Okay, yes, 17 AC. Let's go.
Wait. I Fun knows what he wants. Maybe. Does the place makes better shields? Maybe, I don't know. Fun does have a shield on his back.
An upgraded shield would have to be a magic shield or one of a different material, I think. Right?
Mm,
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. I'm just
Oh, no.
asking.
Yeah, I'd say they probably sell shields. Let me get those.
Yeah,
Up.
but a better one. That's the thing. I have better.
Oh, you already have a shield?
Yeah.
If you want to get a better shield, you'd have to get a magic one. Most shields are typically universal. Because the shield is basically, if you're holding your shield to get a +2 to your AC, regardless of what armor you're wearing. That's kind of the function of it.
Wait. So do I have a +2 to my AC?
shield,
That
if
depends
you
if
have it
you're
equipped?
using it. So,
I don't know if
shields
I'm
Oh,
for
using
clerics
it.
are a little complicated. Well, first off, do you have one?
Yes,
Okay.
it's in my inventory.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
I'm wearing.
Or what armor do you have?
I know. Scale mail. I have scale mail.
Scale mail. Okay. That makes it slightly easier. Let's see here. I open up my armor stuff. So if you're wearing scale mail, your AC would be 14 plus your dexterity modifier with a maximum of 2. What is your dexterity modifier?
4.
Okay, so your AC with the scale mail would be 16. What is your AC?
It is with the shield. Yes, it's 18.
Okay, so yeah, so with the scale mail plus your shield, your AC would be 18. And because it's scale mail, you have disadvantage on all stealth rolls.
Oh, we didn't know that.
That's part of the armor. Yep, well now you know. Write that down.
Oh, is it loud? Is it loud? Does it go like ching, ching,
Yep.
ching, ching?
Nah, it's hard to sneak around with it. If you want armor that, because that is a type of medium armor. If you want one that doesn't have disadvantage, you would have to get yourself a set of breastplate. Basically, it's the same AC, like 14 plus your dex, maximum of 2, but without the disadvantage. With that being said, a set of breastplate is 400 gold pieces on average. So. Also, because it's expensive, kind of hard to come by. Well, if your party is a little sneakier, you know, it's either that or you get a chain shirt, which is 13 plus your dex, max 2. So you take a -1 to your AC, because a chain shirt is 50 gold. So you can keep what you got, get a chain shirt if you want to get rid of the stealth, or you can spend a little extra money and get best of both worlds. So
I guess I'll just stay with what I have.
Armor's fun. Cleric, I say, is one of the classes where like AC is a little hard to figure out because there's like light armor builds, there's heavy armor builds, there's medium, like there's a lot you can do. Really just depends on what kind of stuff you're doing.
I wrote disadvantage on stealth rolls in case I'll forget.
Honestly, your modifier was a +4?
Yeah, dexterity is a 4.
So I assume your dexterity is 18 then?
Yeah.
Honestly, you might you're probably just better off also getting studded leather. Because you'd have the same AC without the disadvantage.
Wait, but I know Fawn doesn't want to wear leather.
Because it's made from an animal?
Yeah.
If you want to keep wearing the scale mail for roleplay reasons, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yes.
I'm just letting you know as a player, you know, for like stat wise.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I respect it.
If I ever end up dying from a stealth roll.
Don't worry. You have plenty of people with invisibility and shit to help you.
Please don't die. I'll die on the inside.
No. All right. So, let's see here. Yeah. Anything else anybody would like to do here?
I mean...
Well, anyway, I mentioned holy water. I still would like to get some holy water, so I'm going to look around town for like a church or some kind of holy place that people worship at.
Roll me... Howard, are you just wandering around town, or are you, like, asking folks around?
I would ask around, like, hey, where's the nearest holy place of worship?
Okay.
We're gonna gotta get some holy water around here, that kind of
Go
thing.
ahead, roll me a persuasion check for me.
Oh, God.
You're conversating, you're talking to people, like, yeah.
Hey, where's the church? Fuck off! Oh, okay.
16, alright.
I get scared whenever somebody mentions persuasion on Alton.
Understandable. So,
This is best.
you ask some folks around in town. One kind gentleman says, we don't really have a church in East Haven. At least not anymore. I think if you wanted to get like a full-on church, I think there was the House of the Morning Lady in Brinchander. You can check that. Do some praying.
Thank you. Well, not exactly my intention, but
Fair enough. You do you.
Is there an alchemist here as well?
I don't know. That's magic stuff. We don't get very much of that.
I see.
Sorry.
Fair enough.
All right, bye.
I guess I'll go to the. Stop barking!
Your dog has been nuts today.
Lord, she's been nuts every day for the last week.
Go crazy.
Anyway,
stupid.
I guess then I'll go to the smith and buy some caltrops or something.
All right, I need to look up the price for caltrops. I don't know how much those are.
Oh no!
Let me see here. What would that
can't
be?
be too expensive.
Adventuring gear?
Yeah. It'd be adventuring gear.
Let's see. Caltrops. Okay, so a bag of 20 caltrops would be a gold.
Alright, I'll get 2 of those.
And I'll go ahead and put in the chat here what they do. Here we go.
There's an action. You split a single bag of.
You don't have to read it.
Okay.
What if I wanted to narrate it?
There's a bag
Okay.
of 20 for each, right?
Yes. So there'd be 40 caltrops. 2 bags, if you will.
You know, I would think that one of you would.
Stop, Ari.
I'm sorry.
Not you, Ari.
It never gets old.
I'm just gonna lock her up.
That's fair.
She
No.
will not stop.
We're locking you up,
Bye,
Ari.
Ari. I'll miss you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Iris. Fun playing D&D
Just
with
leaves
you.
the Discord. I'm leaving now.
She's making my headache worse.
What the fuck?
no.
Oh my god.
The dog is just making my head worse.
No, it's understandable.
So I wanted to say I would think that one of you would want to go back to the place with all the speakers to see what's going on.
Yes,
Yeah, that's Fringe
we
Champion.
would,
That's where we're going.
but people are busy today, so I'm doing some shopping.
That's our next destination.
Yeah.
I'll say we could. If anybody else would like anything else to do for the day while you guys are in East Haven, we could speed ahead.
Are we using Xanathar's downtime at all?
Yeah, we could. I don't know too much of it. Let me check it here. I have it. Eh.
Alright, let me.
I originally was
open up
using the
page.
DMG's downtime rules, but I can check these ones. I actually don't remember. Downtime revisited. Oh, that's right. I was reading the wrong list. So yeah, we could do. I forgot that they updated downtime rules in Xanathar's. Bruh, I wish I did that first.
Yeah. Good.
Let's see here.
There's my Xanathar's.
Yes.
Okay, I think I have the page bookmarked since I. Oh yeah, page 100.
I forgot they added such weird shit. They updated the carousing rules to like be like a bunch of different things. So like one of the downtime activities is literally crime. You can commit.
yeah.
You can commit crime.
No!
Don't. This is our hometown. Please no.
You can also
Even
do
Flaw would like to
gambling.
politely tell you to not.
There's rules.
Gambling.
There's rules on pit fighting.
I can pit fight. I'm gonna go pit fighting.
God damn
We
it!
know.
1,000,000% going pit fighting.
I can tell you right now, there's no pit fighting in East Haven. But there are rules on it.
I'm now gonna start a
It
new
might be
Oh
in
venture.
my God.
Bridgestander. Why don't we go there?
Why'd you have to fucking tell him?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Listen, it's the natural extension of the arm wrestling competition.
Yeah. Here, Vaz,
we'll
I'm
go to
gonna
a bigger
guess that you're
town.
looking up the research rules. Am I correct
I'm
on
looking
that?
at the research rules, yeah.
Okay.
That's the one I was asking about.
Yeah, is there anything that you'd like to specifically research?
Yeah, that guy that we killed yesterday mentioned the Frostmaiden.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if I can discover anything about her in like local areas. If like have like a local records or like a library or something. Do some research there.
Let's see. Okay, so with the rules, with the research rules, it says, assuming access is available, you would need access to a library or a sage to conduct research. Assuming such access is available. Oh, yeah?
This says it's a work week to do it. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, it takes up to a week.
I would need longer. Shit.
Yeah.
Well,
So while he does his nerd shit, I'm gonna go punch people.
How long do we have until the meeting happens?
You're not exactly sure. They didn't really set up a date. You know by this point that the Speaker of Caer Dineval has most likely left the Caer to head for Bryn Shinner at this point.
Oh, we should probably go.
We should probably go, actually. Then.
Yeah.
I'll save that for after the meeting. Then.
Okay. So we'll say you guys do all your business that you do for the day, and then the next morning, or you guys want to just leave like as soon as everything is done, because it's probably going to take you like all day for all these armor commissions to be finished up. So yeah, I'll say yeah, it's the next morning. So say it's the 14th, and you guys pack up your bags, get all your stuff together, and make your way towards Bryn Shinner. I should mention, you guys have 2 sleds, is that correct?
Yeah.
I thought we had 3. Didn't we get 3?
Do we have 3? I remember
thought you had
Because
2.
we have the Axebeak, Yogabor, or no, Ricky.
You bought the sleds before you get Yogabor. So you have
So
you have
we should just
Ricky
have
and you have
no, we
Birdie
have 3.
McAxeface.
We have 3. I know
How
for a
do
fact we have 3 because we got the.
Oh, you bought
we
another
have,
one, right?
No, we didn't buy it one. It was there was a
The one
sled
from the
that
ale
we
quest?
got.
Oh, the sled that had the iron on it.
You didn't keep that.
We didn't keep that though. Yeah,
No, they
we
took
gave
that sled.
Don't we have a wagon? What happened to our wagon?
We have a wagon?
That was
That
the
was a
goblin
cart.
wagon. They also kept that.
No, the one that we fixed up to get all the goats and stuff to
That was
Goodmead.
That was a cart.
Oh yeah, the cart. Don't we have a cart?
Did you take the
Pretty
cart?
sure we have a cart.
I thought you left
We took
it.
the cart. We fixed it up. No, we fixed it up.
Oh shit, actually we might have.
That's true. We did
Huh.
fix up the cart.
Why do you have
never
this sort
said
of
we
memory?
Because
We
I
never
swear
said
Yogi
that.
is pulling something.
I think he's pulling both
You
the
know what?
wagon.
I can't remember because this was like 2 months ago, so I'll say fuck it. You guys have a cart now. Yoga bar is
yeah,
probably.
yeah. 2 sleds
We'll
in
say
the
that
cart.
that's probably your main like cargo, and then the 2 sleds are for like all of your party. There are
good.
6 of you now, so I think somebody might have to like be in the cart, because I think we agreed like 2 people ride on the back of the sleds, and then like 1 medium-sized creature and then 2 small creatures can be like on the front end of the sled. So like Fawn and Fawn would be on one with a 3rd person in the back, then the other 2 would be on the other sled. So
I mean, every time we take these sleds, I just ride on the Axebeak anyway. I'm not that heavy. For it, at least.
fair. We'll say
Why?
I will say you guys have enough sleds at the moment to ride, like to do the faster transportation at the moment, but it's not a comfortable ride for most of you. So if you want a more comfortable ride going forward, you might have to buy a 3rd sled. That's completely up to you guys.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I'll just run beside everyone.
Why is that the goblin hideout and why is it highlighted by a circle?
Because you guys marked it on your map.
We were told.
Yeah.
We were told where it was, and we marked it on the map.
Okay.
Yeah, there he is.
We
With
might
the,
go there
the
for
green circle.
assistance.
Or
Don't
just
worry,
for a
we're not
casual
gonna
visit.
attack them. We're not gonna attack them.
You also
probably
have the,
hope
uh,
not.
Crazy.
Yeah, you also have
They're
the fortress
friends.
highlighted too because you're running with the Duergar. So that's fun.
Yeah.
All right, but we'll say
Yay.
you guys make your way towards Bryn Shander. You leave first thing in the morning. The travel is on foot. It's 7.5 hours from East Haven to Bryn Shander, but with your cart, that would probably be about 4 hours. So yeah, so you guys
Okay.
probably get there like early afternoon, and you arrive in Bryn Shander. Welcome back.
Yeah,
Yay.
we're back where it all started.
So
We gotta
good
talk
to
to
be
our
back.
best friend, the tavern keeper.
Wait, I gotta go to the smith because I commissioned something.
Y'all have a lot to do, don't you?
Yeah, we have a lot of running around it.
All right, I'll say,
this is Bryn Shander.
just to kind of speed up the game a little bit, I'll say, Flaw, just first off, you make your way into town. You pick up your commission. I assume you remember what it is.
Yes, I very much so do.
All right, then you have that.
Awesome.
Who else? What else? What other businesses everybody have? Because you have the town square, you have the meeting, and then you gotta meet up with what was her name?
Wait, Yosef is with us, right?
Yeah, Yosef was with you. He's traveling with you. But you also have to meet up with where is her name? Why can't I remember? Hlyn Trollbane, the lady that hired you to deal with Sefik.
Yep.
Right.
Let's fucking go.
So what would you like to do first?
Type loudly on the keyboard.
Yes.
I want to see tavern guy. He's our first friend. The first
Think
Yeah,
we
let's
should
go.
probably head to the meeting.
Aw.
I mean, I want to ask him about the meeting. He knows all the stuff that goes on here. People talk. That's why
We
it's a
could
good
just
point of
show up.
entry.
You guys want to go to the
I mean-
North Look? The inn?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good idea.
All right. Well, lucky enough, since you guys are arriving in through, let's see, actually, where would you? Oh, you come in from the East Gate. So yeah, you travel from down by the East Gate all the way down to Town Square, up the North Road, up to the North Look, which is right up at the northern end of town.
Shit.
And you all make your way in, for whoever's here. Fly, I assume you're off grabbing your commission.
Yes.
And the rest of the party all arrives into the lovely inn and tavern that you guys had started your adventure on. And you see the lovely, familiar, older face of Scram Sacks.
Yeah, Scram Sacks!
He kind of like glances up and sees you all walking. It's like, oh, bloody B, welcome in! I haven't seen you all in a week. How you doing?
It's only been a week.
Come on
It's
over,
only
make
been a week, holy fuck.
Take a seat. Take a seat. How has your travels been? Tell me about it. What have you been up to?
Felt
Oh,
longer than a week.
so many things. It feels like we've been a lifetime away from here.
Fawn almost died.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Almost died.
Anna almost died. A lot of us
Almost
almost died.
Well, I'm glad you all made it. Yeah, is there anything I can get you? Can I get you a
Wait.
drink?
Wait, I wanna do something.
Yeah.
I wanna detect thoughts. I wanna know what he's truly thinking. I have a free detect thought.
You're gonna do
I wanna know if
detect
this is
thoughts?
fake. Yeah, I wanna know if this is fake. I
Alright,
wanna do detect thought.
drop the spell in the chat
I
for
dropped-
me, just so I can remember what that does.
Oh, okay. This
Remember
doesn't
like the
click. Is-
specifics.
Just like this guy's being nice to us. I don't trust that
That's
shit.
a
Ooh,
long
that's
word.
long.
No,
That
it's
is long.
It's okay. I just need to remember at the beginning. So when you cast the spell,
I have a free one today.
before you cast it, just a reminder, it is a verbal and somatic component spell, which means that in
What
order
does
to
that
cast
mean?
the spell, you must make hand movements and you must speak.
Like,
Like waving and saying hi.
So in other
Well,
words, if you
I said-
cast Detect Thoughts on him, he will see you cast the spell on him. It's not just like you
like
just
it's
like
like
look at
visual. Like, what kind of visual
Yes.
is this?
whatever your heart desires.
Okay, so how about this? When Fawn said Fawn almost died, like he will wave his hand and like a skull ritual thing will show up.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Roll
it
me
would
a
look
sleight
like...
of hand check to see if he notices.
Okay.
Let's go forward.
25.
Jesus.
Okay.
Woo!
I'll say, yeah, he doesn't seem none the wiser. What's that here? Actually, you're in a tavern.
I'm
Let me
just
get,
a- I'm
let me
just
get
a
my
spell
proper
artist.
tavern music here.
I'm
Let's
just a
go,
spell
tavern
artist.
music.
There we go. That's better. So yeah, you kind of focus your spell in on his mind. And let's see, what does he have to do? You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind in that moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. So, I'll say, without having to roll any saves or like probing deep, you kind of get his surface thoughts, and you hear the surface thoughts of Scramsax. Oh man, I haven't seen these guys in a while. These guys are great. A bit of a pain in my ass sometimes, but you know what? Like at least it's good to see some friendly faces that actually treat me with a bit of dignity and respect. I mean, you don't get that very
Aw.
often. Those
I
are
love
those,
this
those are
man.
like the base thoughts that are up in his head.
And what's the rest of the spell? What does that do?
So if you want to probe a little deeper into what he's thinking, like his subconscious, you'd have
Oh my
to
God.
have him roll.
Jesus, Ari!
Yeah.
I'm just checking.
Basically, you two would have to roll intelligence checks here. Let's see. If you probe deeper, he must make a wisdom saving throw. If he fails, you gain insight into his reasoning, his emotional state, and something that looms
Oh my
large in
God.
his mind, such as something he
Oh my-
When was
worries
the
over,
last
loves,
time
or
this
hates.
man had a date, and how can we help him with
And
that date?
if he like does it well, then
If he succeeds, the
notices
spell
it.
ends.
Oh, but I don't get any like he doesn't notice that I did it in the first place.
No, but the next part says, either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind, and unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts, the creature can use its action on its turn to make an intelligence check contested by your intelligence check. If they succeed, the spell ends. So basically, you can choose to probe further in his mind, but then he will know that you are doing it. It's
No,
basically the
no,
equivalent of
no.
like you are doing it casually, and if you probe deeper, you're doing the classic like press both of your fingers to your temples and like lean in. You know, kind of do that the brain thing. It's just like I'm reading your mind. Like, so he'll just be
Yeah,
like,
no.
"Hey, stop reading my mind, fuck you," and then you'll have to roll opposed intelligence checks to see if the spell stays up or not.
Okay, then no, thank you.
Okay.
Well,
So
good to know he actually likes us though.
Yeah,
Alright.
he's like, I like these guys. One of our party members is just like violating his inner thoughts.
Like,
Like
I
a
like these guys.
lord.
They can be a little annoying sometimes, but they're cool.
Why is one of them probing my mind?
But those are his deep thoughts, and he asks you all, like, "Can I get you all a drink?"
I would love a drink. I also was wondering if you've seen the speakers come in recently.
Seen the speakers coming. You know, I've heard that that one the speaker in Kadineval, I heard he finally got out of town. I heard that whole thing that was going on over there about him being sick was a ruse. I had a feeling something was up over there.
Yeah, that was us.
Hey,
Group
good
of
on ya.
teenagers that were-
Good Samaritans, yeah.
Yeah, there was a cult
Anyways, let me
that
get you a drink.
was-
You'll like this one. He goes over to a cask and he looks over. He's like, "You'll like this one. We actually just got a fresh batch from Goodmead." And he starts pouring some ales. He like starts
That
pouring.
was us too.
He's like, "Glitz Ballet,
Yep.
fuck off! No, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn, y'all been gone a week and y'all get around. Y'all are making my days better and better without even being here."
We got a name for our group now.
You know what? Here, let me. And he like fills up like 5 like pints of mead and he slides them over there. On the house. Enjoy.
Yes! I don't say that in
I raise,
character. I was very happy about that.
I'll raise my cup into the air and say, "To the wrecking crew."
I
To the
click it with
wrecking
you.
crew.
To the wrecking crew.
And
Fun
it's at this
does-
point that I walk in.
Fun does the 2 just small licks to the cup, like. And
Oh,
that's it.
fun. You actually look in your mug and you have some nice ice water in yours.
They remember.
They remember.
Aww.
I'll drink.
Bro, Scram Sacks is like our bro. I love this guy.
You look up to Scram Sacks and he just gives you a wink.
Oh
Not that kind of wink. Not that kind of wink. It's a wink of
Friendly
respect.
wink.
A wink of respect.
A wink
One
of
more
respect.
over here.
Don't make my NPCs creepy. I didn't do nothing.
I did not touch that kobold.
No, no.
Okay, fine. Show me where the
No, we're not
bartender
doing this
touched
bit.
you.
We're not doing this bit. We're
No,
not.
come on, he was so nice. He was so nice.
More beer. More
Hudson,
beer.
Hudson,
Scram Sacks
I
is,
look-
Scram Sacks is a saint despite his name.
What was her name, Alton? The one who commissioned us to go find that guy.
What was her name again, Locko?
Her name is Hlyn Trollbane.
Trollbane. Yeah, Trollbane.
Yeah.
Wasn't she hanging around the bar last time we saw her? That's also one of the reasons why I wanted to come here to see if she was here.
You do remember that the last time you spoke with her was in this very bar. Yep.
Is she here?
Is she? Also, I forgot I need to turn the blizzard off.
She's always here. She's never home.
Make a perception check.
Right, Locko?
All right.
I'm good at those.
Perception. Y'all ready?
Anna orders
Y'all ready
another
for this?
drink while they're
Hey.
Oh,
perceiving things.
All right. Vidar, you
am
don't
just
see
having
shit.
A good time.
Yeah, you're just like free booze. Yay! You're just happy. Alton, though, you look over into the back corner where you first interacted with her, and she is in the exact same spot.
Oh my god, she's an
Jesus, I'll
NPC.
come
She's
up
a
to
real life
her.
NPC.
Yeah, I'll come up to her and I'll be like, "You ever leave this chair?" And sit down in front of her.
Sometimes these old legs don't work the way they used to, so I try not to use them.
We got Sifik.
You got any proof?
I'll say I like took something off of his. What was he wearing?
He melted.
He left
He had clothes.
nothing.
He had clothes, right?
They didn't leave
Do I
the
have
clothes.
any
Wait,
scars
I-
from
I
being
wanna,
attacked?
I wanna remind you, Fawn burned everything.
He
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
he
set
burned.
on fire and then burst into like a million tiny like crystals, basically.
However, we do have confirmation of his death from the officials at
Oh yeah, we do.
East Haven. So
Yeah.
would we have grabbed like some sort of like parchment that said that was done?
I think
Or
we
would
would
we not have
smart
thought that
enough
far in
to-
advance?
I think I would have been smart enough to.
Roll.
If I actually had
I'll
it
have
working right now.
one person roll an intelligence check to see if you would have remembered to bring
Okay,
that with
I
you.
have a really high intelligence. I'll do it.
There's also whatever scars I have
All right.
left, inside and outside.
Oh yeah.
I'll say, Alton, you got a after like the news had been brought up, you had requested a note from the speaker in East Haven, Daneth Whalen, to confirm the passing of Sefik Caldro.
Okay, thanks. Yeah,
And we
I'll
have
present
Yosef's
that.
testimony.
I'll present that as well, and yeah, that's true. We do have a witness
And a victim.
and a victim.
She
Two
kinda-
victims.
You pull out the note and she takes it and reads it over.
He killed a halfling within our own home
I'm sorry to hear
that
that.
we just recently purchased, and we killed him with, well, in our home. What a coincidence. The man we were hunting for would just come straight into our house.
Well,
In any case, he's gone. When he died, he broke apart. And the spirit came out of him and said that, what was it? The Frostmaiden will take
Have her
or something.
revenge.
Yeah.
so I was right. And
Seems
she like
he was
kind of takes the
possessed.
paper, folds it up, puts it in like in one of her pockets. Reaches in her other one, sets a sack of gold on the table. Your payment, my good sir.
Take a look inside.
I hate the circumstances, but a job well done is a job well done. I hate to say it, but looks like these speakers might have had a point with this whole lottery.
Yes, so.
Seems that it's not all for naught. Seems that the Frostmaiden actually enjoys it. Which is at least one step in the right direction. We know some of our intentions. So now we know what to expect.
Wants sacrifice.
Say that again?
Wants sacrifice.
Not just sacrifice. Suffering.
Suffering, sacrifice, obedience.
He's a cold god with a cold heart. Makes sense. Alright, enough wallowing in self-pity. You did a good job, you got your payment. Now, if you excuse me, I got some drinking to do.
NPC. I got some idle animations to do.
She pulls out some bread and starts eating it while she talks without like making any difference in what she's saying.
She gets up out of her chair, looks over to you, and says, "Have you heard of the High Elves?"
Clearly, you haven't been to the shopping district.
Have you been to the Cobb district very often? Oh, what am I saying?
God, I hate that guy so much.
Joke.
It's all Skyrim references. Come on, get with it.
I heard they use curved swords over in Hammerfell. Curved swords.
All right, I want to go over to
That is the
Alton and be
line,
like,
yeah.
so, what did we end up getting
Flacco,
out of all that?
question.
Yes.
I didn't understand. Hold on.
How many things of mead could I have ordered and drank in the time it took them all to do that?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That many.
I do everything according to roleplay, so
19. Okay, I'll say you down like 3 of them, and you're not done.
nope.
Damn.
Okay, at least they'll roll this high,
Christ.
thank god.
Okay, what did you say, Vidar?
I want to come over, clap you on the shoulder, and be like, hey, so what did we end up getting out of that?
I'll bring it back and start counting it out.
You bring the satchel over, and you count up 100 gold pieces.
That,
Ooh.
All right. Well, that's
100 gold.
That's what
That's
you
20
agreed
gold for
upon.
Yes.
that's so low.
Remember,
We almost
agreed on-
died.
we agreed on this. Well, I was gonna say one of our party members almost died during it, but then I was like, wait, I'm not charismatic.
Listen, y'all were like level 2 when you accepted this quest. Give me a break.
Yes.
No, you're
Yeah.
fine. You're
Did you expect us to kill him in level 2?
I didn't expect anything, but if you somehow
All right,
found
so-
yourself in that situation, who am I to deny it?
Evil DM.
No,
Only if I
good
want
DM.
to be.
What? Okay, so 100 There's start counting. I'm not doing so hot. 20 gold apiece.
Yeah, 20 gold apiece. 20
All
times
right.
5 is 100. There's 5 of us.
Well,
I'm still pretty good. 157 gold, baby. Let's go.
We can still get
Back up to
stuff
34
survive
gold,
20
baby.
Y'all need to start saving your money better. I'm like the
Hey,
only
I
person
have-
who didn't tip people.
Nah, fuck you. It's better to just like throw money everywhere. I don't need money if I'm leaving.
Ooh, self-imposed poverty.
Hey, I had like 120 gold at the start of this session. Alright, I have 97 now.
Wait,
Let's
so do I add 20 gold to my thing?
yes.
Everybody
Yay.
adds 20 gold. If you are dispensing
Yay.
it equally.
Laka,
Yeah.
is there any fish on the wall?
Yes, old Bitey is still there.
Oh.
Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing.
Old
Fun,
Bitey's not
fun,
ready yet. He'll appear when he wants to.
Fun is just looking at old Bitey with like pleading eyes.
Well, persuasion.
I'm gonna turn
Persuade.
on
Bleeding eyes.
You know what? Fuck it.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
turn old
I
Bitey
do?
into
A
fire
persuasion?
Yeah,
Oh my god,
persuasion.
a
If
blunder.
You want to
pass.
tempt the devil? Go ahead.
Persuasion.
Laco
Wait,
has to sing if you succeed.
Don't we have a clip?
Yeah.
That you
You
do.
have a clip.
Is that the right? Is that the right one?
Fuck.
That's the right one, yeah. Oh.
Don't worry, Fawn.
So,
I got your back. You
what
got
do you-
this.
what do
Now
you
can
say-
Roll with advantage.
I can.
Excuse me?
He's doing the help action.
Oh my
I'm
god.
joking.
So, what do you say to the fish?
I
What?
just look at it with pleading eyes. That's all.
Fawn used his puppy dog face.
So you kind of you give it the puppy dog
wasn't
eyes,
very
and
effective.
you look at the fish, and there's like a moment of pause, and the fish's head shifts out to the side
Oh,
and shifts back
no.
and does nothing.
Fish
Pause the music.
Pause the music. Oh no.
No,
Yes. I
Yeah,
have,
that's
Alright,
quiet.
start playing again.
I have
Turn it off
paused
the
the
wall.
music for as your request
no,
Now
I
play it
said,
again.
did you pause the music?
for a bit. I did, yes.
Okay. Just need to make sure I wasn't hallucinating. Anna and I are about 1-to-1 on these fireballs.
That's fair. I forgot you're drinking during this. Goddammit.
True immersion.
All right.
Quite literally.
All right. So, do you know if the speakers are meeting tonight? I asked Scramsax.
I don't know. I haven't seen any. None of the speakers have stopped in here, at least. They must have went straight to the town hall if they did.
What about this
Where would they
town
be?
speaker?
What was
They would be
that?
at the town hall during the. This town's speaker would be at the town hall during the day, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, then we can just go visit them and see if everything's going well.
Well, I wouldn't go to the town hall. If you want to, you best you're better off going to the southern end of town into the council hall. That's where if they're all meeting up somewhere, that's basically where they would go. They have a
Understood.
specific building.
Wait, I'll go to the bathroom once.
Okay. Yeah, so if you want to meet up with all the speakers, the council hall will be best. A little smaller building for more personal meetings, that kind of thing.
Right.
I think it also doubles as an inn for the folks staying in town to stay at. Get a nice private stay, so they don't know what to do with the public. It's part of the perks of being
yes.
a speaker.
The
Ruffians
poors.
like us.
I mean, it's fair. Hey, they are political. There's a lot of people that would do a lot for those positions. It's a great honor to become one of 10 town speakers.
And to not have to put your name in the hat.
But you kidding me? Their names are in the hat. Everybody's names are in
And
that
who
hat.
pulls the names?
Well, I don't know. I assume the speaker.
Exactly. She goes back to drinking brutally.
I'm just watching
Damn.
Anna. I'm just watching Anna, amazed at how much you can drink.
Anna gets fucking cynical.
Yes.
Poverty, y'all.
Fair enough.
Not her first brush with it.
Damn. Say truck back in the bathroom.
Yeah, he's
I
still
don't
in the
think
bathroom.
so. Actually, I mean,
Dang.
I might go to the bathroom just, so I'm not gone.
Yeah, we just take like a 5-minute potty break.
Yeah, we can take a quick little break. I'm gonna run and
Oh,
grab
thank
some.
God, 'cause I really have to pee too.
Don't pay.
Okay. When you come back, I want to ask you like a quick question.
Yeah,
we
let
don't
me
really have
grab
to
a-
like role play it out. Just
Fawn opens the bathroom door and there's just a line of people. Oh boy.
oh
Well, I
boy,
get-
a line.
Oh boy, a line.
Oh boy, Ryan.
Was everyone waiting to talk with Fawn?
No.
No, sorry, Fawn.
Sorry, Fawn, you're not the toilet.
Oh.
We wanted to talk with the toilet. I think it said its
Oh.
name was Toilety.
No, it's Bowley.
It's Bully.
Well,
Okay.
Back-
Alright.
Oh, he even went pee.
Listen.
Everybody had the potty.
I didn't go for the
True.
last break, so I might as
we
well.
party.
Oh, true,
we
true.
party. We party.
Party.
Party rock
Okay.
next. Good night.
So now that everybody's back, what is everybody doing?
It's Party
So,
Rock is.
I wanted to ask if does the armor, because there's a place that we have a discount at here, right? I forgot the name. It's been a long time.
The Black
It was the
Iron
place we got
Blades.
the iron
Yes.
back for.
The Black Iron Blades. Would they have a breastplate? And would I be able to haggle?
They might.
Oh my
So
god.
if I remember correctly, yeah. So they offered you a 10% discount on all purchases there.
Oh,
could
Jesus.
stop by
That's
the,
still a lot.
Hey, it happens. So you stop by the Black Iron Blades, and if you're looking for what is a breastplate, you said?
Yeah.
So with their prices,
It would be $390.
let's see, 400. No, it would sell for 360 gold.
360 gold.
Yep, that's basically what they're willing to offer you.
Still
All right.
much.
So let me look at my pack. Do I have anything that I could sell? You don't want this bear art? No.
I mean, you could sell my old set of leather armor. Not sure they'd buy it.
I could sell the rest. I could sell a few of my spears. I'm sure those would go for a bit of cash.
All right. Hey, so I don't know if you guys remember me, but we helped bring in us, because how many of y'all came with me? Wait.
I think you all came together when you turned it in.
Yeah,
I follow the
we did.
majority.
Yeah, because eventually we'll make our way to the council. Just as we make our way through the town. All right. I don't know if y'all remember me, but I'm in need of some additional protection. And that breastplate looks mighty fine. However, I have 120 gold to my name at the moment, and that's it. What can we do to make this work?
All right, so you walk in, you say all this to a very stout, red-beard man covered in bits of like ash and soot, from working in a forge all day. His skin is mostly covered up in the traditional cold weather clothing, but over all of that, he has like one of those like blacksmithing aprons, which is funny because he's still wearing his cold weather clothing, so he just looks ridiculous. But when you're looking at this like stout man, and he looks at you, he's just like, only 120 gold, eh? Well,
wait, let me ask something from my friends here. We still have an entire, and I say this very audibly, right? We still have an entire barrel of mead from Good Mead, right? Back at our place.
If you haven't drank it, yeah.
I got to it.
His eyes like pop open as soon as you say mead. Mead, you say?
Oh no.
From Good Mead, you say?
What do you take me for? Some kind of stereotype? I'm sober.
You're sober for fucking 20 years.
I've been alcohol free for 48 years.
And I'm willing to break it for you now. Give me it.
Entire barrel.
Nah, he works a blacksmith. No, he's like,
I couldn't help myself.
Very tempting. Tell you what, normally with
my old chainmail.
with the employee discount. Ooh, wait, you have like full-on chainmail or like a shirt?
Yep. No, it just says chainmail. Doesn't even say shirt.
I could probably bump it down by 40. So if we're doing, so we got the cask of ale, or mead, important. There's a difference. The cask of mead,
but good mead. That's the
tray
important one.
with the
It's
set of
good.
chainmail. For a set of plate, and that's with the 10% employee discount. Let me do the math. 60. I think I can bump it down to 220 with all that. So you're still 100 short.
Yep.
Meat is very hard to come by. So, well,
That it is.
Actually,
Do you need anything I can offer my services as well?
I don't know if I'm really needing of anything at the moment.
Me too.
I
He's
just
struggling.
give him like the biggest puppy dog eyes
Roll
that
a
I can.
roll a
The most
persuasion check, you
charming
dog.
smile.
Roll a persuasion check,
right.
you dog.
Your best, I'm just a little guy face.
I'm lucky. Let's go. One more. Uno mas.
Okay. I mean, it's higher.
14. So,
Oh my god, this is gonna take forever.
how about this? I'll round it down to 200. That's the lowest I can go at the moment.
200. I turn to my party. I lift up my like many layers of clothes, and I show that one wound I got when fighting the bear pig, like where I literally got eviscerated through the chest. I assume it's scarred. It's scarred nicely. It's like
Yeah.
How much
Hey.
are you
Nice looking
short?
scar.
about 100.
What? You're lying.
Hey, let's
You're
see how much-
lying. You're
how many-
lying.
How much would 25?
Wait, wasn't I short 100?
So you
No,
have
somebody-
you
no,
have
short
a,
80.
200.
you have 120, correct?
Yes, I have
So
120.
you need 80 gold.
I need 80.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask how
A
much?
A reminder: when you do
25
this,
next
you will
year's?
be set to 0.
Yes, I have some copper and some like silver, but like, I don't have any fucking no gold.
I plop
money
80
would
gold
my
down on the
would
counter.
25 of my spear sell
Yes!
for?
Alrighty,
Oh,
that'll
yeah.
do.
All right.
200 gold.
Yay. Yeah.
Alright, he takes
77.
he takes the gold, he takes all your items, including your big cask of mead, and he hands you over a fine set of breastplate. Your AC is now, with that armor on, is 14 plus your dex modifier with a maximum of 2, so the maximum could be 16. No disadvantages to stealth.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Yep. Breastplate is very useful. It's probably the best out of all of the, well, it's like, it's the best dex-oriented medium armor. Like, technically half plate's better, but you still have disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. That was stressful. And I turned.
You're welcome!
All right. I'm gonna try to sell 25 of my spears.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have a shield at all, Vidar?
I don't.
So hexblades are able to still cast their stuff as long as they're using their packed weapon.
Mhm.
You could use a shield. To
With
bump
what
up
money?
AC by 2 more. I think it's like 5 gold.
Yo, don't worry. We'll just hunt another deer and get him a hide shield.
We're not. First off, no, you cannot make a hide. Well, you could make a hide shield, but you still need to reinforce it with something.
The
Like
only
wood.
thing I can see that getting in the way of is that I use my longsword as the two-hander at the moment.
You would only lose 2 damage. Oh, but you have great weapon.
Wow, you have 25
I do have
spears,
great weapon
correct?
fighting.
I have 50, but I'm trying to sell 25.
Alright, if you're selling 25,
Are
they can give you
butlers-
10 gold for all 25.
Fucking bet!
Alright, you get 10 gold. Give me your spears.
All right, fucking bet. Take them, DM. Give me that 44 gold, bitches. Let's go. I'm back
40
up there.
What?
Yeah, I mean, my total gold is 44.
Okay, I was about to say, like, no, I give you 10, not 44. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I was
sorry.
like, I don't know where you're getting 44
worded that-
from.
I really worded that very odd.
Really just pull one of those game plans and just like, alright, that'll be 10 gold. Alright, 44 gold. It's like,
Atrox,
Hmm?
do you have Shield of Faith prepared?
We're asking this. Are we guessing out of
First
character?
level cleric spell. Yeah, I'm asking out of
Shield of Faith. No, it is not prepared.
Okay. I would say to maybe start preparing it to help Vidar. It's
With what?
basically as if he had a shield, but like.
So just
doesn't
2
have to hold
AC.
one. Yeah, plus 2 AC. And it's a bonus.
Plus 2
action
AC
cast.
means I'd have 16 AC, which is, or no, I'd have 18 AC, which is actually kind of ridiculous. Like most things won't hit,
Well,
is in our
let's
favor.
see.
which is
Right,
definitely
yeah,
in our
so-
favor.
Yeah, it's a bonus action to cast. So you can
I
still
guess
cast
I
it
guess we
against
don't
your
need
action.
bless, right?
Bless is really good. What? How
I
many
don't know.
spells can you prepare in a
I
day?
can only have 4.
Okay, so I'd say
Wait,
bless.
4?
Shield
No, I
of
can have
Faith.
5. I can have 5. I can have 5.
Okay. 5.
Yeah.
Really?
What?
You have 5 level 1 spell slots as a cleric at level 4?
not spell
5.
slots, spells maybe.
Yeah, I have 5 spells. Like that I
Okay,
can have at the
spells, yeah,
same time.
that's more accurate. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So for level 1 spell slots, how many can you have active at once? How many spell slots do you have?
5.
For level 1.
It
yeah,
doesn't
it's
matter.
fine.
It's like you could spread them out as much as you.
I could use, because I'm pretty sure I just have that. I have 1 spell per day, right? I also have shield, so I could just cast shield on me if it gets like really, really tough as a reaction.
Yeah, that only lasts for 1 round too.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Which is
can.
good. Shield is a really good spell.
It's so hard to pick sometimes, though. I will say that.
How about this? For the sake of the stream, let's say if we're gonna be redoing any spells or anything like that, let's settle that outside of the session.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Because this is basically turned into a big downtime episode. So.
So anyway, I go out to fight a dragon.
Yeah. Here, let me go ahead and just
The dragon attacks the town.
That was the meatiest fucking roll I've ever heard.
I lifted
Hold
up
on,
the
don't
dice
call it
before.
Meaty.
I got you.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that one just sounded nice.
Oh, I can
was
top that.
metal on wood.
You want dice rolls?
You
Alright,
want dice
so,
rolls? Yeah.
We should probably head to the council. Yeah.
Oh my god, enough.
I'm about to spike
Yep.
the D20 in my dice ball, dude.
You're gonna
I'm gonna break my desk. All right.
I would actually dent my desk if I did that.
All
So we
right.
head to where is it? The council building.
Council.
Council Hall. Yes. So yeah, you guys are actually like around here, I think. Let me check. Let's see. Oh no, it was so the Black Iron Blades was this building right there. So the Council Hall will be. I keep setting down my book. I need to stop doing that. The Council Hall will be all the way down here, down to the southern end of the map. And you guys make your way down there. As you're traveling through town, everybody go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh no.
Good at those.
Fuck me.
Wait. I wanted.
Not paying attention.
I wanted to like add, like I wanted to do something. I just realized I wanted to
Oh,
do
you
something
did?
in the.
What's up?
In the inn, not in the inn, in the tavern.
Okay. What
I-
was the
I
thing you
wanted-
wanted to do?
I wanted to like Fawn would notice that like the keeper gave us 5 cups, but not one for Yosef. So, Fawn would ask for like another one.
We'll say Yosef probably paid for his own ale.
He just doesn't get
He's
it
kind
free.
of he's kind of like the unfamiliar face, so he's kind of just been keeping quiet for now.
Okay. I'm supposed to do a roll. I'm supposed to roll.
Perception,
Yes.
please.
Oh my god, I found the cough medicine they gave me for COVID.
Yay! I'm gonna have Yosef roll as
Oh.
well.
Why do I guess I have the highest perception.
You are the wisdom person, so.
Yes.
That
Alright.
is.
But you guys are walking down the street, and let's see. Now it's time for me to roll.
No, it's not.
Fitting. You hear some as you guys are walking down the street, Fawn. You hear something rather particular pop up in your head. Not pop up in your head. It's you hear some chatter over in like a nearby alleyway as you guys are passing through the main street. You hear some some young folk kind of having a conversation. You hear did you hear what happened to that one evil wizard in East Haven? Yeah, apparently they tied him to the stake and lit him on fire. What? Do you know why they did that? And the other fellow seems to be actually, yeah, that's what you hear so far. I'll let you decide if you want to look into that or not.
So, one of them says the evil wizard from where?
East Haven.
East Haven. When we rolled into town, there was a dude being burned at the stake, if I remember right.
Yeah, isn't that the same one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
The evil, I mean. I don't think I would go any deeper than that, I guess. I guess I just listen.
All right. So you're not gonna.
Mm-mm.
All right. You keep on.
I mean, Fawn just thinks that they already know stuff, I guess. Wait. Do I hear them like keep talking? Do they like do you?
If you stop and listen, yeah, you could probably hear them talk about more about it.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
I'd
Fawn.
be curious.
Fawn, okay, Fawn just kind of stops at place trying to listen then, but like without trying to make it look suspicious.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like two dudes just like chilling around this area, and the person that was just speaking seems to be just like a human-looking man, short black hair, like early 20s. And he's speaking to a red-skinned tiefling man with short black hair, rather nice-looking cold weather clothing. Not like super like noble-esque, but seems like, you know, upper middle class possibly. And the tiefling says to the other guy like, "Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I remember. I was actually in town when that whole thing happened. I actually stay up in East Haven myself. Yeah, I heard he'd hired some local 10-towners to help him find this buried tower out in the middle of the tundra up north. Killed them all to keep him a secret."
That sounds cool.
And the human is like, "Wait, I didn't hear anything about a tower. How do you know this?" "Well, one of those folks before they got killed told me where it's at. I wouldn't go myself, but just fun little."
Pull out the map I carry.
You didn't hear
I walk
shit.
right
Fawn's
over
the
to
only
you.
one that heard.
That's Fawn.
Unless Fawn's like, I will say at this point, what's
So
everybody's
good.
passive perceptions?
13.
14.
13?
Okay,
Wait, what's my
so
passive
I'll say
perception?
It's your so
Nope, never mind, it's
Below
10.
your skill.
okay.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, I will say as a group, you guys do notice Fawn like stop randomly, like as you guys are all walking, because like you guys are all in like a big group, and then Fawn just kind of like stop for a bit. Actually, you guys probably have your sled, so yeah, actually Fawn would like probably get off the sled as you guys keep walking, just to like keep listening. And I'll say, yeah, you guys.
Are we using our sleds in town? Oh yeah, we haven't stopped.
Yeah, you guys are on like one of the main streets. I'll say you guys are probably like around here-ish. So yeah, you guys are like on like one of the main roads. So it's like plenty of space to like move like carts and sleds around. But yeah, you all notice like Fawn like stop and listen.
What's happening, little guy?
You hear in your head, don't talk.
Okay.
Are you not surprised somebody's talking in your brain for the first time?
Yeah, that is a good
Listen.
point, Badar. You hear
For the
you hear a
first
voice.
time.
You hear Fawn's
you
voice.
hear it like this. Don't talk.
Okay.
I slapped a hand over his mouth.
Mm.
Yeah, as you keep listening to the conversation, the human says, "Wait, so it was like a buddy of yours?" And the tiefling says like, "Yeah, it was like one of the guys that I used to have worked for me on the ferry, but ever since that whole operation fell out of commission, he had to take some commission work. Apparently, he got round up in this crazy wizard guy's business, and well, he's dead now. Shame, he was a good worker too."
Do they hear this now, or do they just wait for me to like?
I'll say everybody
Say
that
something.
stopped heard that, yeah. You heard crazy wizard. That's the main thing that stuck out to all the rest of you as you all stop and listen.
What's this about a wizard?
Wizard.
I assume you step forward and reveal yourself.
Yeah, I'll step forward.
Oh.
And,
Oh.
The tiefling
Actually,
glances
can I approach
over.
them stealthily first and then say that like right next to them?
Sure, roll a stealth check.
All right.
just to
Alton
be-
likes sneaking up on people, so. And I have a chance, so. Okay.
How do you have a
You
plus
like the
9? Oh my god.
Because I have expertise.
My goodness. I forgot. So yeah, you literally just pulled like a fucking, like just a Batman moment where you're just like right behind him. You just, Oh, Jesus, fucking... Dude, creepy. He just like brushes his shoulder, like... Yeah, what about it? Okay. Like, waits for a response as this creepy dude with the hat.
I asked you, what's this about a wizard?
There's a wizard guy that needs Steven that got executed. Did you hear about it?
I did hear about it. I saw his execution.
Yeah.
You knew one of the people that he killed?
Yeah, I was just telling my friend here about a little bit of information that I found out.
Interesting. Hey guys.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those guys that the wizard killed.
Oh.
You think we could?
Right.
Well, I mean, I did. He's not around anymore. You know.
No
Well, obviously,
shit.
he's dead.
That's what being dead means.
All right, chill.
So you gonna cough up the whatever you're talking about? Some secret that's making you whisper?
All right, lady. Just because I'm telling information to my friend doesn't mean that it's like for all to see.
Blah 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 blah. We're here now.
Fun
Hold on a second. Hold
Fun
on a
repeats what he said, like word for word. Like,
It is his
Yeah,
secret.
wizard.
If he doesn't want to tell us, he doesn't have to. But there could be some money in it for all of us. We're an adventuring group. If you know anything about what that wizard was looking for, it could be a finder's fee.
Well, personally, I wasn't gonna do anything with it. I mean, I'm not going out there. If some crazy wizard guy is going for like some ancient tower out in the middle of the tundra, like, first off, that's out in the fucking woods or the wilderness. No, I'm good here. I'm gonna stay right in Ten Towns where it's safe, somewhat. If y'all want to go adventuring
So you
out
know
there, you're more than welcome to do so. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you.
So you know the location of what he was looking for then?
Yeah, for the most part. You want me to show
Could
you?
you describe the area?
I pull out my map. Because I genuinely do have a map of the location of the 10 towns.
All right, let me pull up my map here.
Yay!
Let's see,
Wait.
what page is it on?
I remember this people saying that like that wizard killed a bunch of people.
He did.
Yeah, he
did.
killed the people that were helping him. He's dead now, though, so we don't
Yeah,
gotta
the
worry about him
wizard
dropping a
basically
fireball
hired a
on
bunch
us.
of adventurers or some folks to do something. You never found out what it was. And he killed them for it. And that's what he got arrested for killing a bunch of 10-towners. And that's why he got executed.
Because he's a
where
rat bastard.
is my map?
Yeah,
Okay.
murder is only legal if it's for the sacrifice.
What?
Yep.
Hold on.
Okay. So let me pull up the 10 Towns map. So, if I zoom out here in this map.
Might want to move the little pin to British Shander.
Oh, true.
So we don't get confused next session.
Yep. So, let me... Where is it? Say... Draw a shape. Or, no, circle. I want to mark it properly.
Oops.
Actually, did I use that color already? I'll use orange, because I feel like it.
Orange.
Right
Orange.
there.
Oh,
He marks that location on your map. That's where that tower is.
That's a little far.
Quite
Yeah.
out in the wilderness, indeed.
Yeah. Now you know why they caught the guy in East Haven, though. I mean, it's the closest thing there besides Caer Konig, but I mean, who's fucking traveling up to Caer Konig now these days?
Well, Caerdinival is suddenly a lot safer now.
Something going on up there?
Oh yeah, it was a local cult.
Oh,
that
fun.
was, running the place over there.
What kind of cult?
Worship
Of that kind.
Worship the Frosty Devil.
The tiefling rolls his eyes of like, of course it was a fucking devil. And he like looks at you, Vidar, and he's like, see the kind of bullshit we gotta fucking deal with out here?
Yup.
People looking at us
Yeah.
thinking like, oh, look at that, another fucking devil worshiper wandering into my tavern. I'm just sitting here like, bro, I'm richer than all of you fuckers. Like, fuck off.
The worst part about it was
Good
a
for
bunch
you.
of red-skinned tieflings that were running.
That's the
place, so
point. They're
that really
ruining our
doesn't help.
reputation.
Oh yeah.
Fucking scumbags.
Hey, they
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
all bad. There were some people who were forced into it. Poor kids.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was just fucking born this way. I didn't ask to be red.
I not. Like, yeah, I mean, that's true, yeah.
But,
I hear the blue
by way-
tieflings are more popular.
Yeah, don't get me started on that.
Ow, my throat. Fuck.
Name is Scythen, by the way. Since
Pleasure to
none of
meet you,
you
Vidar.
bothered to ask.
Well, we were interested.
Would
in
have
the
if it
wizard
was
thing.
important.
Oh.
Gee, you're fun.
I'm gonna like bump Anna a little bit, and I'm just, are you okay?
PG.
Huh. Vidar will remember this.
Was it the fish? Was it seeing the fish move?
Oh yeah, really just
fuck.
sent me spinning. I'll go watch over the carts while y'all finish this.
All right.
Well, in any case, we'll probably get around to checking that place out at some point.
Yeah,
Thanks for the info.
no worries. I wish you the best with that little expedition you're gonna go on.
Yep. Hopefully we make it there alive.
Yeah. Honestly, and he kind of like looks around like the alleyways. Honestly, and this is no disrespect for you, I kind of just hope that it was empty. Then again, you know, don't want my friends dying for nothing. It's complicated when a wizard goes fucking crazy, you know?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's just one of those
Then you
moments.
get something
where-
like an owlbear.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, I
Hey,
got
do you think we could cross Yogi with an owl?
No, stop.
Probably not.
Anyways, alright, well, and he like looks over at his buddy and gives him like a fist bump. I'll catch you later, dude. I gotta get going, I gotta get some business done. Gotta head back into town soon enough. Y'all seem like good folks. Y'all ever need me, I'm in East Haven.
So are we.
Hey, convenient. Maybe we'll run into each other some other time in the future. Maybe gonna catch a drink or two here and there.
Yeah, sounds fun.
That'd be great.
Sweet. Alright, y'all have a good one now. Peace. And he heads off.
What's his name again?
His name was
in the
Siphon. I'll put it in the Twitch chat.
Thank you.
Siphon.
Cypher. Okay, I will remember his name.
Cypher.
No, Siphon.
Cypher.
Yeah, I know, but I'm using a mnemonic device.
Okay. It's like the one time I introduced one of my integral NPCs in another campaign who happened to be named Bindrol, and for the rest of the entire campaign, everybody was just like, Benadryl, yay!
That's immediately what I thought. When he was like, Benadryl.
I'm just like, his name's not Benadryl, he's a really complex character.
Drill!
I mean, Benadryl's pretty complex.
Benadryl. Yeah.
Just
That's
don't take too many.
complex.
Fun times. But yeah, alright, so we'll say after that little, bit of rumor gathering, you finally end up making your way into the council hall. let's see here. So, as you make your way in, you see two guards sort of guarding the front of this building, and one of them steps forward as you approach. Excuse me, you mind if I ask your names? I can only allow official guests in at the moment.
We are known as the Wrecking Crew. I'm Alton.
Vidar.
What?
My name is Fawn.
We're here to check if
Anastasia.
Oh, sorry. I got a little ahead of myself there. Sorry, I'm having trouble focusing right now out of character.
No, don't even worry about it, dude. You're sick.
You sick as fuck, brother.
What was I gonna say? We're here to check on the speakers. We were involved in the investigation that happened in East Haven and Caradinival.
Alrighty, I believe, easily looking at all five of you. Yeah, you all fit the description I was given. Except for you. And he points to Yosef.
Yes.
He's new.
Alright, well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to ask you to stay outside for now. I wasn't giving a physical description for a Dragonborn today. Well, I was, but not you. Sorry. And yeah, Yosef, it's alright, I understand. I'll wait out here with the animals.
Fun will stay with Yosef.
What did we name the husky again? I forgot.
Ricky.
Ricky. I want to pet Ricky before I go in.
Ricky.
Boy.
Ricky.
I was wondering where you were going with that. And I love that.
I also pet him before I go in.
I need to pet the dog for moral support.
Everybody's taking turns.
Can I take my bear in?
I don't think he'll fit.
That's understandable. Yogi, you stay out here, okay? Make sure everyone else is protected. And then I scratch him behind his ears.
Pet the bear, pet the bear.
Alright, so, with the exception of Fawn and Yosef, you all make your way inside. And you're greeted with a small, sort of like main lobby section of this building. And you are escorted into a very large, open, sort of, almost like a board meeting room. With like a very long, rectangular table in the middle of this room with probably close to 15, 16 chairs around the space. And you see a number of individuals all gathered here. Some you recognize, some you don't. Going down the list of ones you do recognize, you see the speaker of Bryn Chander, the human woman, long brown hair, wearing blue robes, Duvessa Shane. She is the one that's sort of in charge of all of the speakers, as well as running the activities in Bryn Chander. You also see a familiar figure that you had just ran into a few days ago, Speaker Kranich Seaver, the speaker of Caradinival. You also see the gruff-looking, black-haired human man, Daneth Whalen from East Haven. And out of all the folks there, those are all the ones that you recognize. Going through, and they eventually, like, slowly begin to introduce themselves. But just for the sake of description, you meet an older dwarven man by the name of Dorbal Gruff Shalescar. He is the speaker of Bremen. I won't be posting all of the names here, because it's mostly just for brevity that I'm introducing them. If they become more important later on, I'll make sure you guys have notes for them. But, the speaker of Caer Konig is a silver-scaled dragonborn man by the name of Trovis. from let's see. Yeah, from Dugan's Hole, you see a middle-aged, short human woman with a bit of disfiguration in her face. Her name is Edgra Dermot. The speaker of Good Mead is not here because he's dead. You meet the speaker of Lonelywood, a short, kind halfling woman named Nimsy Huddle. You meet a taller human man with longish black hair, a bit of a trimmed facial hair around his chin, wearing yellows and browns. His name is Nerth Maxildanar. He's the speaker of Targos. And finally, the newly elected speaker of Termalaine, a half-orc man by the name of Oris Masthew.
Oris.
Yes.
Oh shit.
So, after being slowly introduced to all of these individuals through just like casual conversation, as everybody sort of just like, it's sort of like one of those moments where you're like at like kind of like one of those like business meetups where like people are just like have like some drinks, you know, and they're all just like casually like conversating and stuff like that. As you all make your way in, you know, there's not really enough time to really chat as you enter in. Daneth Whalen, not Daneth, sorry, bleh, wrong person. Speaker Duvessa Shane of Bryn Shander gets everybody's attention. All right, everyone, I think everybody that needs to be involved is here. So let's go ahead and get this meeting underway. So, it has come to my attention that 10 Towns is under great danger. Not to alarm anyone, but this is a very serious issue, so I require everyone's undivided attention for the next few minutes. According to our newly found friends here in the back, the Wrecking Crew, and a new adventuring group within town, there's a newly discovered Duergar threat in the southern mountains of the Schism. Apparently they have plans to release some sort of evil contraption that of a strange dragon of sorts. They plan on releasing it on the town sometime soon. When, we don't know. So time is of the essence. We need to figure out what we're going to be doing to stop this threat and to keep our people safe. I know everybody's been distracted with their own political agendas and issues in their own towns, but at this very moment, this takes precedence. So, if anyone here has any ideas on how we should deal with this issue, speak up now. I myself am not a combat experienced woman. I come from a business background, so I have no expertise in this, and I will be honest in that. So, I am willing to take any and all criticisms, ideas, or anything like that. If anybody has any ideas, speak up now.
I'll stand up, and I will say, every town that knows of any deposits of Chardolin, anything made of Chardolin, any kind of Chardolin at all, it must be contained and securely protected, kept out of their hands.
The older dwarven man, the speaker of Bremen, kind of raises his hand. What did you? I'm sorry. What's Chardolin you said?
Chardolin is a type of crystal that can store magic. It's found here, and essentially there was a statue made of it that the Duergar were collecting from. And when we interrogated, they said that they were going to create a construct made out of it in the shape of a dragon to attack the 10 Towns.
Oh boy.
Powerful magical substance, extremely correct. Vidar.
Boy. Yes.
Do you still have that broken piece?
I do. I fish through my bag and like I take out like a dagger and a bunch of stuff, and using my gloved hands, I pick up the little shard and I show it.
Wait, hold on.
This is Charlotte.
Vidar, you kept some of it?
Well, yeah, it was some of the broken shards that we had collected
That's,
from the necklace that we shattered.
Okay, just make sure. Alright, so you pull out the fragments and kind of pour them out on the table. And kind of show everybody.
This is some Shardolin that we attempted to destroy. Even though it's broken, it still contains corrupted magic energy.
The speaker of East Haven, Daneth Whalen, who you guys have done business with in the past, he kind of stands up. For anybody that needs any context, some of my folks recently came under the, well, we had commandeered a very strange statue of some sorts made out of the material. Apparently these Duergar from the south had tried breaking into my town hall and stealing it. Probably using it for this contraption. We still have the statue, but they got away with some of it, some of the material. So can't say we stopped them, but we did capture a number of them. We still have them in our custody. So that's sort of where this whole dilemma started from. He takes a seat. Continue.
Charlene is extremely corrupting. Make sure not to touch any with bare hands and try to limit exposure to it. And that's all I have to say about it.
The Dragonborn fellow, the speaker of Gerkonig, kind of raises his hand. At this point, you kind of notice he's a little tipsy. Like he kind of showed up like kind of half-baked.
Me too, buddy.
You're
So,
half-baked.
I have a question on how, So, and with all due respect to Vessa, you said you had no combat experience whatsoever. I myself happen to be a war veteran. I might be able to assist in at least some of the, defense routines. If needed, I can offer my expertise to our local militias, so that way, if there is any combat scenarios, our folks will be ready. Duvessa, in response, says, I appreciate that. We'll need every town ready for this. I don't know exactly what the Duergar are planning on doing with this dragon and how deep this is going to go, but I'm just going to assume the worst, whatever it's going to be. So, everybody's going to be on high alert from now on, as soon as everybody makes it back into town. And that is set up immediately as soon as everyone leaves this building. With that being said, we still have the underlying issue. I think it's going to take a lot more than, well, just overall planning. How are we going to deal with this issue directly? We don't have a massive army. We don't have enough forces to take on a dragon. We're sitting ducks here. The only thing we can do is delay the inevitable.
Well, we could always strike before it's active.
We have also made friends with some of the goblins, actually. A goblin leader we are allied with. We could ask them to assist us in this, potentially, if they are willing and friendly enough.
It's actually funny you mentioned that.
Compensated.
It's funny you mentioned that, and Duvessa reaches into her pocket and she pulls out two sort of like haphazardly made they look like they're made out of like the skin of like some animal, but they look to be like crafted to almost look like envelopes. And she hands two of them over to you.
Yes.
These were actually delivered to us recently from a goblin that wandered into town one evening. We originally suspected something nefarious, so we apprehended him, but apparently he was delivering some sort of, well, invitation of sorts. I'm not really sure on... We haven't opened them yet, because I figured this might be related, but... We received two of them. One is to be read publicly. One is kept for a very certain individual by the name of Fawn.
Fawn, she's handing it over to me. I'll hand the envelope to Fawn then.
Fawn's not
He's
there.
outside.
God, what?
Oh, he stayed outside?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
With Yosef.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Would one of you mind go get going to get Fawn while I read the other?
Yeah, I'll get him.
Okay, and I'll open the other one that's meant to be read publicly.
All right. So, sorry, I was reading something. Say that again.
I will read the one that is meant to be read publicly out loud.
Okay.
For all purposes, just if you read it out loud, then I'll just say I did it.
Okay. I'll say, yeah, you open up the public envelope, and it seems to be a note written in Common, which is, you immediately think, like, okay, that's unusual. But it seems to be written in rather clean handwriting. It's from an individual known by the name of Chief Yarbnock. And the note is a rather short one and reads as follows. This note is to be written to Speaker Duvessa or anybody that could be deemed worthy of this note. I would like for you to send delegates to my home at Karkalok to conduct treaty negotiations immediately. I understand we've had some tense issues in the past, and I would like to resolve them as soon as possible. Yours truly, Chief Yarbnock.
Oh, well, that is convenient timing.
Yes, it is, which is why I had my sheriff read the note ahead of time. He apparently doesn't believe a single word of these goblins. And whether you decide to take it up on them, I'm willing to do either whatever it takes for this goblin dilemma to be solved, because they've been a bit of a pain in our asses even before Oral rode into town. So if we can fix this problem as well, that would be nice. Obviously, the treaty negotiation thing would be a positive thing that could affect 10 towns, but the sheriff has made it very clear that if things go south, he is willing to offer you all 300 gold pieces for the chieftain's head. Only if negotiations go south. Like I said, they've been a pain in our asses for a long time. I don't want it to get to this, but if it needs to be done, it needs to be done. So.
When you say, oh, fwa, I'm going to give you the side eye.
No, it's like a surprised like, oh
okay.
my
I
God.
thought you were like, ooh, like...
No, I didn't go high pitch. No, high pitch. No, here's how pitches work. High pitch is excited, low pitch is surprised. And I'm surprised as fuck. Not happy about it, but surprised.
Alright, just making sure.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I made friends with them. You were the one that wanted to kill them at first. I'm.
All of this is in character, by the way.
No.
This entire conversation could definitely have happened.
It definitely could have.
While this is all going on, I headed outside to... Did you hand me the note for Fawn, or was I just meant to go get
Yeah,
Fawn?
I would have handed it to you, actually.
Okay, I'm delivering a little letter for the little guy.
Alright, so you go out and go say hi to Fawn.
Hey bud, how you doing out here? Cold?
Fun is doing okay. Fun is talking to Yosef.
It's good, catching up. Sorry to interrupt, but apparently there is a letter just for you. And I hand it over.
For
Think it was
Fawn?
from those goblin folk we've been friendly with.
Okay. There, Fun opens the letter gently.
Alright. I'm sending you the contents in your DMs.
I'm gonna scream thing.
There you go. You're free to read over that. But you get the note.
Challenge of one-on-one combat.
Now see, that would deserve an
So as
Rip all their
Fawn,
heads
as
off with my
Fawn
teeth if
reads
I
the
have to.
note, you flash back inside, and the speaker, Daneth Whalen of East Haven, kind of looks at everybody and says, "All right, we still have that underlying issue of the big ass fortress out in the mountains. How we dealing with that?
Wow.
We can't exactly
That
muster
is
up the
probably the
forces to
hardest
lead a full-on invasion of sorts."
You think you
Well,
could muster up enough for a distraction?
that's what I was thinking. If they can attack the front, we might be able to sneak our way in. What the hell?
I'm sorry.
But they're attacking already!
Race for impact!
Locke is trying to kill me, I think.
If you can muster enough forces to make a distraction of sorts, we can
Slip
sneak
inside.
in there and try to put a stop to whatever they're doing
Question.
Yes.
while their guard is.
What language was the letter written in?
It was written in common.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
This one, a lot worse handwriting.
Okay. That's okay.
Alright. But anyways, you guys were saying.
Yeah, if they can create a distraction, sorry, we can sneak in and try to destroy what they've built with the dragons so far. Or even kill the person that's the mastermind behind it.
And the speaker, I keep saying the speaker, they're all speakers. Speaker of East Haven, Daneth, looks around and says, I don't know if we... Can we? They're all kind of... Like, at this point, all the speakers are kind of just looking around the room of, like... You get the idea of, like, none of them are really sure? Like, they hear you say that, like, oh, well, he set up a distraction, and at that point, they're all just, like... Roll an insight check. Anybody that wants to read the room here.
Yeah.
So none of these people
Oh, now
have
I roll
any
good.
tactical experience whatsoever.
Damn you, dice.
While you guys are rolling, is Anna still with Fawn, just like looking at Fawn reading the letter?
Yeah, I'm hanging.
Well, you see as Fawn reads the letter, like Fawn gets a bit red.
Oh,
That's cute.
you alright, bud?
Fawn closes the letter. Yeah, yes.
You're sure? You look kind of looking like a basket of Granny's apples there. She like pats him on the head.
Fawn is okay.
Well, if you say so, I should probably get back inside. You watch over him out here, alright? And she says that to Yosef.
As always.
Fawn says yes at the same time. Yeah.
She looks at you confused, but heads back inside.
Alright, so... Alton and Foy, with you guys, your high rolls there, kind of look around the room, and you get the idea that everyone is nervous on, like, it's not everybody, but most of the room kind of gives off this expression of they're unsure if it's a good idea or not because they don't want to risk their own people. You know, like every speaker's kind of like thinking of like, all right, who's going to be the one to send their folks off to do that? Alton, you
Consider
especially
this.
with the 20, you get the idea of like everyone is very overwhelmed at this whole scenario, and a lot of the speakers seem like they're giving off that look of like, we are way in over our heads, we're fucked.
Alright. I pull Vidar aside.
Oh, thank God.
So-
Okay.
I'm not that great with words. At least words that give people hope. If these people don't take this risk, something far worse than losing a handful of soldiers is going to happen.
Yeah, I can already tell.
They need to be made aware of that, and that they can do this. I don't think I have the words for that, though.
Okay.
You're a pretty charming guy.
I smile. All right. I have a bit of an idea. Okay. So I want to walk back out and address all the speakers, and I want to look over at them and be like, okay, so I know everyone's apprehensive about losing people. This is terrifying in many ways, and no one wants to be that person who goes up and, has to sacrifice. But the people of 10 Towns know sacrifice. Every year, right? It's every year. I just want to clarify.
For the lottery, I assume?
The lotteries.
Every month.
Mm-hmm. Every month. Oh, God, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Every month, the lottery happens.
Bless you.
And that's as bad as is. Imagine what these Jorgar can do with an entire dragon. That would be the price of whole towns. Who knows? We might not even have the 10 towns if this dragon manages to get out. Now, I'm not saying that everyone needs to lay down their lives for this. What I'm saying is we need enough people to do a good distraction. If you have mages, we can cast illusion spells to bolster the look of our forces. We can make as much noise as possible. We just need to have one way in. That's all we're asking for. And then we can try to take care of the rest. But we have to try.
Otherwise, we're all dead. Now, see, I chime in to get the health action.
Alright, roll a persuasion with advantage, Vidar.
Do I still have my point of bardic inspiration from last
No,
session?
God, no.
Those only last. It's once within the next 10 minutes. That expired.
Now that's
Dang.
actually gone. Okay.
Hey,
Lol.
didn't
Let's
need
go.
advantage. Damn, Vidar.
It was written. It was written. It was either
So-
way, it was gonna work. It was gonna happen.
You kind of give the idea that, as you say those words to the folks here, you do ease them a bit. They all seem to be slightly more calm about the situation. Daneth is the first to speak up. Well, first of all, with all due respect, we don't really have mages, per se. I think we only know of 3 mages right now. One of them's dead, the other 2 are outside right now. That's all we know about.
All right. Can any of them cast illusions?
What? No, we're talking about your folks.
Ah.
Fawn and Anna, that's what I meant.
Damn.
Yeah.
Magic
Yeah,
is
you
a
should have
very
been a little
common
more.
thing, Vidar.
I sneeze.
I think I might
What's
be able
this
to do
about
something.
illusions?
Because I don't know if Vidar knows. I know he knows that you
Here's what we
casted
can do then.
one thing, right? But I don't know if he knows.
Oh, the
about
Iron
full
Golem?
deck. Yeah.
No, she hasn't told anybody.
Yeah. So that's why he didn't put 2 and 2 together, because it was just that one time.
Perhaps a more scientific approach is necessary then. Black powder,
Lots of black powder.
cause some explosions. Grab
Heard
their
explosions?
I'm gonna stop you
We
right
have alchemists,
there.
don't we?
Listen, here's the point that I'm gonna go ahead and say. I think I'm gonna say what everybody else is thinking here. I think we're all willing to help. I think it'd be selfish if we decided that we're not gonna do anything, we're just gonna sit around and wait to die. But we don't have very much. We don't have magic, we don't have guns, we don't have explosives. We've got bow and arrows. That's not gonna do shit to a robot. Or a droid, whatever the fuck that dragon is. We're gonna do our best. But our best isn't... I hate to say this, but I don't know if our best is gonna be enough. But
Our
we're-
goal is to
Come
get
back
there
inside
before
yet?
the
Hold
robot.
on, I'm not done. Our best might not be enough, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to try. We'll offer what we can. If you need a distraction, we'll offer a distraction. Whoever's giving that out will figure that out in the future. Because at this moment, I'd say you folks are probably the best thing we got. Not to, you know...
Damn straight!
Not to put it on your shoulders, but... You folks are probably the most impressive people we've seen in years.
Oh yeah, keep on talking.
So...
First time anyone's complimented this way.
Listen, I'm not trying to stroke your ego here, I'm just saying the truth.
Alright.
Yeah, we're not going to be pulling out some crazy tricks and stuff that's going to blow your mind, like... We're very primitive out here at this rate.
Drums. Drums then. Make some noise.
Do we have drums? And he like, the speaker of Bremen kind of raises his hand like, you could probably make some.
In that valley between the mountains, I'm sure sound will travel extremely well. May even cause an avalanche.
What about the
halfling speaker of Lonelywood raises her head and she's like, we could bake cookies and then maybe we could distract them with the smell?
That's so
I like
cute.
the spirit.
Team of professionals.
How about this?
really.
You make cookies for the people who are risking their lives.
Oh, I can do that.
There you go.
That includes us, right? I want some cookies.
We eat the cookie and it actually fucking heals us.
Super mega cookies, man.
Granny's cookie.
The speaker of Targos, the sort of middle-aged human man that's been standing in the back has been kind of quiet for a bit, steps forward. The speaker, Nerth Maxildanar. Nerth says, I think I might be able to help with this one. Might have some folks that can do some sneaking about, maybe causing a bit of a ruckus on your behalf.
Saboteurs?
Less saboteur, more spy. They're good at sneaking around. I think they might be able to help you. Normally I charge a fee for this kind of stuff, but...
Having someone stake out the best way to get in when the ruckus starts would be pretty good.
I think continued survival is a good bargaining point.
I agree. Which is why I'm volunteering my services.
It's very much appreciated. Anything can help.
No problem. The speaker of Bryn Shander, Duvessa Shane, says, alright. So, seems what we've got so far is we are going to attempt to make peace with the goblins. Maybe we can get some assistance there. Then we're going to attempt to reinforce our forces around all of our towns, make sure that they're ready for a fight, or at least as ready as they can be. And Targos is going to assemble a small task force to join the wrecking crew here to go set up a distraction when they are ready for their counterattack? They've technically attacked us before. We'll call it a counterattack. Why not? When do you all think you'll be ready?
I'm ready to go right now.
Well, there's going to be some preparations that need to be made first. I'd say give us a few days.
I nudge
Because we
Alton.
still have to-
What preparations?
Wait, hold on. Are they talking about heading out toward the goblins first, or are they talking about doing the assault? They're probably talking
Just
about
in
the
general.
goblins.
Yeah, they're mainly talking about the
I was
assault.
gonna
Like,
be
when do you
like-
think you'll be ready? Yeah. That's the...
Okay. Well,
As
we're
soon as
gonna
we're done
need...
with the goblins, right?
Yes.
Also, Vidar, when Fwa said we're ready to go right now, your sword vibrates slightly.
Yeah.
That's all.
I didn't do it.
No, it's
No, not that.
my sword's ready to go too.
I like your sword.
That's what she said.
Okay, we're gonna need a little bit of time to actually go talk to the goblins. So 'cause they're kind of out there. That's gonna be a. If we get caught in a blizzard, we might not like make it there very quick. Is all I was thinking. Some might need a few days just in case.
Alrighty. I'd say in the meantime, does anybody, Duvessa looks around to the other speakers. Does anybody think they have any forces that they can, like any groups that they can send to the fortress now, see if they can get an idea of what the place looks like, how guarded it is? Anybody? And Nerth, the speaker of Targos. I can get my folks ready later, but I don't have them right now. I'd have to coerce them to joining. They can be a bit stingy. So, probably not for this trek, but definitely when we do that final assault, I'll be ready to go. Tuvessa says, alright, well, that's slightly disappointing, but understandable. Anybody else? Anybody? At that point, Daneth, speaker of East Haven, finally raises a hand. He's like, I think I can get like 3 or 4 folks together. Maybe send a sled or 2 up south. Up to the mountains, see if we can take a look over there. Can't promise anything though, they're not exactly trained for that kind of weather. But if it's what we gotta do, it's what we gotta do. Alright, I appreciate that. Anything else anybody want to add in here?
Let's all do our best to not brutally die.
Who's the last speaker we spoke to, by the way?
Meaning...
You mean the sick cult guy?
The one we rescued. Yeah, from the cult.
Kranich Seaver, Karen Dinival.
Oh, okay.
He's been quiet. He's here? Yeah, he's here. He's just been kind of quiet the whole time, just looking around.
Fair enough, honestly. I've been doing the same.
But without any further responses, Duvessa looks it over everyone and says, alright. Well, if no one has anything else to add, then this meeting is adjourned. Everybody knows what they're supposed to do. I expect everybody to give it their all. May the All-Mother preserve us.
The draft may be in order, just in case.
We'll be sure to gather a militia in all the towns. Gather as many fighting forces as we can. We don't have a full-on military, but... yeah.
Desperate
Alright.
times.
Desperate times indeed.
Well, with that, I have to get going here soon.
I will say you guys wrap up the meeting, and we will wrap up the session for there.
I will just add that while you were all talking, Fawn kind of like explained to Yosef what's going on within the town and everything, like what's going on with the dragon and the gem thing that's like evil. But you know, a fun level of explanation, so everything is not super clear.
You kind of explain it to everything, and he's like, I think I understand. Just to let you know, you do remember that I've been spying on you for the last week or so, right? I kind of know most of this by now.
Fun remembers, but...
It's alright, young one, it's fine. You don't have to worry about it. And I can just pat your shoulder a little bit. And as everybody begins exiting the council hall, we'll wrap it up for there, and we'll pick it up next week, 4 p.m. Eastern, baby. On the
Yeah, big boy.
November 19th is going to be our next session if everything goes according to plan. So.
In the next session, I can give out the gifts.
Yay! Hell yeah! How'd you guys enjoy that session? I know it was a lot of downtime, but yeah.
It was very, very, very
was fun.
chill. And
I
you
loved it.
You fucked me up with that letter, Longo. You fucking, you fucked me
I
up
wrote
with
that
know
up.
what
I
you
wrote,
that letter.
happened?
I wrote that letter up a
need
few
to
weeks ago.
know.
I literally sent it to Pygo. I'm like, "What do you think?" And she's like, "Yes." She's like,
It's probably a love or flirt letter, I bet, but I still want to read it.
Fawn is very. I will say Fawn and Aatrox, if you want to, like, you're free to share what information you want. That's up to you. I'm not keeping any secrets, but yeah, I'll leave that up.
You
to
are keeping secrets.
I am keeping secrets, but I'm leaving the secrets up to you
Okay,
because it's
good.
your secret to keep if you want to keep it.
Vidor, extremely curious, just goes up, grabs the letter.
Oh, that's so mean!
Snatches it.
Mine.
Mine.
Yoink!
All right, let's see. We need to find somebody to raid here. Let's take a look. Yeah. Who do we want to send y'all to?
I mean, Seb's live.
True.
We rated them last week.
Yeah, I think
no?
I rated him recently. Let's see. Who do I have not?
Oh, really?
rated a bit?
I don't keep track of who you were.
That's fair. I don't
Um,
expect
Arcs?
you to keep a.
Arcade's live.
True. Oh, is he back to streaming? Oh,
Yeah, he's
fuck
been
yeah.
streaming for a bit here. Him
Nice.
and Marcy just needed to get like a schedule back up.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you know what? We'll send him to Arcade. I haven't talked to Arc in a bit.
Hell
It's been a minute.
Okay.
We'll send you. Vaz, you can go if you want. If you gotta get going.
yeah!
You rest
I think
up,
my
buddy.
brain's
You have a
broken.
good one.
I might not be.
Please
in
get well
tonight.
soon, Vaz.
I will try my best.
Yeah.
Yay!
If just remember, dude, if you're too tired for tomorrow, you're more than
Bye-bye.
welcome to cancel. No one will judge you for it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll send you guys a message in the morning.
All right, sounds good. You have a good one, dude.
How I'm feeling. Goodbye.
Deuces.
Boy,
Bye.
All right,
I
there he
really wanted
goes.
that fish to sing.
Fun was close.
Wait,
You were.
wait, is Arcade on a? Oh, he's on a BRB.
Oh, he is. What the fuck?
Where'd he go?
I was gonna raid
you. No.
No.
How long is their BRB?
I don't know. That's a
I
good
have no
question.
idea.
I might need to find somebody else.
Oh shit. I mean, Zai's streaming.
True. I wish I had more people that stream D&D related stuff on Fridays.
Hey,
that would
Juniper's
be
streaming
that would
too.
be perfect. Wait, what? See, wait, you say you mean Juniper Actius?
Yeah.
The person with 2.2k viewers right now?
Now you stutter?
I think Juniper's good. I don't think.
Listen, never hurts to try, man.
You know what? I think I will send our folks over to Zai. I haven't talked to Zai in a long time.
Hell
I
yeah.
hope he's doing well.
What? Somebody just donated $50 to Arcade.
Hell yeah.
While he's on BRB?
Yeah.
What the fuck? He's totally gonna miss that.
Oh, Vaz has got a good point. Could search for someone we've never heard of as streaming D&D.
Yo, shit, true.
Maybe.
Make a new friend.
Yeah.
What if I type in D&D VTuber?
Oh yeah, Locke, I do have a question for you real quick.
Yeah.
So with the armor, 2 questions actually. You don't care if I have the deer head on the hip, do you?
Oh my god.
That was a
For the
serious
lo-
question.
For the love of God.
I need to know.
Wasn't it a yes? I'm pretty sure it was a yes, right?
Actually, I think it was a yes.
Yeah,
And then,
I remember it being a yes.
Okay, fair. And then, you don't care if I have, like, a, kind of... Oh, no, wait, I would probably have to hunt for another deer with that.
Damn it, there's
armor.
no other...
Never mind.
Dude, we're the only VTubers playing D&D right now. I can't find anybody. Hold on, wait, what if I go...
VTuber.
Wait, I might be just doing the search thing wrong. Let's see, browse...
I see
Sea
Yeah,
multiple
just browse by
VTubers.
D&D.
Yeah.
Let me see, I'll look too.
Oh, never mind. Hold
There
on,
i-
I was wrong.
Wait, there is a bone? There is a bone tuber playing in there? Like a
That one's in
I mean-
Spanish.
burnout. Wait, what about this? I mean, they have a picture of a skeleton. You guys like skeletons, right?
There's Loco.
You guys like skeletons, right?
Someone's
I love
making
that.
a D&D sheet. It's their 1-year stream anniversary. That's cute.
Oh, I see that.
Oh, they have a really cute model. Oh, that's cute.
Check me out.
Session 10. There's someone called Sleepy Fenra.
Oh, Pygo is recommending someone.
I go see Sprixer. There's too many people to raid. No.
Yeah, now you
So
ask
many.
another.
There's too many
there's too
options. No. Sprixer.
Hey, yo, this one looks like a D&D campaign over, like, the
Hmm.
fucking Avatar universe.
Really? Which one?
Okay, yeah, it is a Avatar: The Last Airbender D&D session. I love this.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love it already.
Which show is that? I want to see.
Oh, let me go back to his channel. And now let me
I
get up
clicked on this
Locko's
person
channel.
Pygo recommended, and I'm watching an ad. No.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why I try to pre-roll ads, because then you don't get as many... I mean, that's why I try to purposely play ads, so you don't get as many pre-rolls.
It's too many people to raid, dude.
Horse para what? Horse what?
House para-casual.
Paracausal looks like.
Oh, it might be paracausal, I don't know.
It's the entire. I think the entire avatar stream that you sent is just a static image. They don't have maps and stuff.
I don't think so either. But that's okay.
Under the
We're
starry
learning.
sky. That's a cool title.
I think we'll send our people over to this Sprixer person here. They seem pretty
That
cool. They
Pygo
got a
recommended?
really it's one that Pygo recommended. Sprixer seems like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they got a really interesting setup here. I like this. So yeah, we'll go ahead and raid Sprixer. We'll go
Sure.
check them out. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, please go show Sprixer some love. Be respectful, because if you don't be respectful, I will follow you. Oh, I forgot, end of stream stuff. Owly Eye, thank you for the follow earlier. I appreciate it. If you're still around, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sorry I didn't read that earlier, but you know, the rules and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Sprixer. We'll be back next week, same time as always, 4 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget it. Also, remember, this upcoming Friday, will be our 3rd episode of VTW, VTuber Wrestling. Be there. Scully's gonna be in it. Spoiler.
Or be square.
Am I gonna be in it?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Wow.
Liz, there's a lot
Exciting.
of people.
There are a lot of people.
Yeah. All
Hey,
right.
Rocco,
Oh, yeah.
I was just gonna ask, percent-wise, how far do you think we are into Eisjung? Because we're on episode 16 already.
You literally just got done the first chapter.
Holy fuck!
There are... Let me open my book. 7 chapters. You're gonna be an Icewind for a while. All right, we're gonna go ahead and raid. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.